And then Alice gets even more tied up.
Ooh. I see.
But do you see? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you don't see. Do you see?
Do you see the rainbow? You probably don't, but...
Okay, so
Not
we
a big
can
Alice
be
fan.
heard.
Not a big Alice fan,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
will say I did at one.
And not really.
And I can't hear him anymore.
And welcome to ASMR Touhou Tuesday yet again.
Wait.
Episode
Oh.
108.
Oh, my mic's not completely.
And there goes
and
Gabe.
I can't hear him anymore.
Check.
And off
I
he
can't
goes.
fix my own mic. I tell you what.
It's me.
Great.
Welcome. Welcome.
Microphone like
Oh.
so. Off. What the fuck?
Yeah, what? Huh?
Oh,
And
wait. It might be
He
this thing. over
peels
here.
the banana off his mic to realize that he's definitely on the right mic. You can hear it slowly. Let me.
Oh, don't.
That's banana noise, right?
No.
That's what a banana
No.
sounds like, right?
Don't do it to me.
Daddy will keep you awake all night
No.
long. No, this is normal. This is
Very
normal.
normal. Don't worry about it.
This is Norman.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna adjust my microphone just a pinch. Noise reduction off, automatic gain control off, everything off. Now, guys, here I have something for you to listen to.
Uh-oh, is it the sound of your penis? Oh. Oh, I hear the
That's
fizz.
weird.
I hear the fizz. I hear the fizz.
Ah, delicious.
I hear the fizz. All right, give me just a second, guys. I'm actually in the middle of doing something that you guys are going to see in just a little bit, and it's going to blow your fucking mind.
Or it'll
it's
blow
gonna blow
no
our
minds
minds.
whatsoever.
No, it'll blow your fucking minds.
Sorry, but you're physically not in my house, so no, it won't.
Well, while you're blowing us our minds, I'm
Isn't it
gonna
Control V?
find something.
That's
To-
probably forcing it.
no.
Yep, that's forcing it. Everyone, look up there.
Control.
up there.
It's Alt X to clip.
What is that?
Oh, that.
What is that? That's Monster Girl on
That's
Prologue.
definitely not
Download free
Monster
and
Girl
uncensored on
Eland.
Steam. There's Arc Knights. Great mobile game, by the way, guys. I'm still playing it. The contingency contract is really fun right now. I'm pretty sure Evie's having a blast with it. And then, still need to update this one. Because that's a tiny little fucking banner. Doesn't fit the actual
Yay,
dimensions
tiny
that I demand.
banner.
Yeah.
One day I'll actually play the second stage because it's
Oh.
live. Intro bagpipes.
And then there's VR Funny. Oh, I lost tracking.
Did you make 5 ads?
And then the last one.
You know, for a non-profit show, you're showing.
Oh, what the fuck?
And for the last one, what the fuck?
Exactly. Perfect.
The
Yeah.
best.
I'm looking.
Oh yeah, we're looking at it. It's definitely not
didn't-
there.
It didn't
It's
work.
not there.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment.
It done goofed. Let
Hello,
me tell
Tuesday,
you
we
what,
live.
every time.
Bagpipes.
I'm
that
I'm
reminds me
working
of
on
that,
it.
That one bagpipe song.
Scotland. You mean like the 5 I gave Knights?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, there's the
Not at
button.
all.
There's the button. Okay, 75.
Jokes on Night, I made it transparent.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! Oh my god, that would be such the ultimate troll. Holy fuck.
Oh,
That
I
might
would.
be
Holy
hilarious.
crap. Okay, I've adjusted the timing a little bit better. So now we've got Monster Girl Island, the prologue, We got
I would
Arknights.
if we extend it to have this many ads, I'd be like, yeah, make it a little faster.
Yeah, I might be able to make it a little bit faster. It is currently showing each one for 15 seconds. You think I should turn it to 10?
Yeah, probably 10, because that makes it a
probably.
50-second clip.
At the moment, it's a 75-second clip.
I know.
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, I'll probably tune it down to 10.
God.
4 times 15 is 60.
Oh, now we got 5, so it'll be 50 seconds. I'll adjust it, which means it's gonna play it again. But
Watch here, this last ad. That's definitely not.
ha! Ha! Look at
Yeah,
there!
definitely not VR funny.
LegacyTCGBreaks.com.
There
Breaks
we go.
TCG breaks without breaking the bank.
Hey,
There
hold
you
on. I think
What?
I know who made that one.
I don't know
Or who
made
owns
one
that?
at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we could. I think you could say it's our official. It's an official partner. Could we say that's an official partner of VirtualCast? I think that's an official partnership thing, right?
At least a virtual cast, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it's,
They
yeah.
actually join us, do stuff.
So for how much did you sell out, huh? No, I'm just kidding.
I bought the whole company. I got all the stock. No, I'm kidding.
You now own Legacy TCG Breaks.
I own Legacy TCG.
The new company.
Yep.
Have your legs.
Yep.
Get your
We're gonna have to
trading
call-
cards
Oh god,
here.
we gotta get used to calling Eevee just Legacy.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably just still say Eevee, and people will be like, the what?
Yeah, but then people are gonna be confused because then kind of like how we say chess. but
Hi!
then people look around
Hi!
and they see Shadow
Hi!
Down, and they
Do
confuse
I
as
look
fuck.
like I care?
Yeah, you don't care because you don't have a brand to push. Meanwhile, Eevee
fucking
does have a brand to push. He does have a company,
Oh
and he
my
doesn't
God,
want
you
people
and your
left
shadow
and
bound
confused. So he's just gonna be Legacy. No, still Eevee and VR chat. Oh, that's still gonna confuse the fuck out of people. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's not good. You're gonna tell
I
people,
think
hey,
you
I
gotta remember
stream.
that you have a
I stream.
brain,
I'm
so
eating.
people can be
Our
better than
Starbucks.
that. Like,
Call it Leaguey. Levy?
no, it's Leg Day.
Leg
His
Day.
name is Leg Day.
Leg Day McGee.
Leg
We'll call him
Day.
Leg Day McGee.
Collecting McGee.
Leg Day McGee. Call him Leggy.
It's
Of course
like
he's
that
got
video of intentionally pronouncing things completely inaccurate. Legacy
And
tag.
how can I get
Barakis.
compregnant? How do I get Gregomorant?
Am I pregnant?
In my
How do I get
Pregomorant?
pregos?
Yeah, you know the guy that made that video is also the same guy that made Touhou 101, JT Sex Kick?
God damn it!
Did you not know that?
I really know. Do I look like I pay attention
You
that
didn't know.
hard?
I don't think. Oh my gosh! So you didn't know? No, that was that whole the whole slew of just bad ways of spelling pregnant and am I Gregorant. That was made by JT Sex Kick, the same JT Sex Kick that made the Touhou 101 that I literally throw in everyone's face when they're like,
What's
how do I get
this-
started?
What is this stuff?
What's Touhou? Bam!
Oh
Just throw it in
my
their face like a
God.
wet rag. Their face.
I think I might have googled what is Touhou, and I think I might have found that video.
Oh, you.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
pretty much
You
what
found
you
it.
do.
That's literally like my friend Alex, aka Mint. He asked JT Sex Kit for a video to play for MomoCon, and that's what Alex got back.
Ooh.
Yep.
So
My goodness.
surprise! That's literally like a legendary thing that we just kind of got stuck with, and so like anyone else that I get introduced to, or someone who else is like, how do I get started in Touhou? I just literally
It's like,
grab that,
well,
grab
let
that
me tell
wet
you
ra-
right here.
wet warm rag, just kind of squeeze it out just a little bit, walk over to them, kind of fluff up a little bit, and then just throw it in their face, and like that's what you watch. Why
Do
is
you
this
want the
soda-
long version or the short version? Short version, and then you proceed to tell them a 2-hour story.
Yep. One of the things I tell people, literally one of the things that I was told and I thought was funny.
This is
the short version.
This is the short. Like I literally saw. Oh, dadgum! I am losing tracking like left and right. What the fudge?
Well, if you're losing
Thank you.
tracking, you don't know what left and right is. So.
So literally, like I saw it in the forums on the Maidens of the Kaleidoscope forums. This guy, I do believe his username was Happy Horse X, and it looks like Happy Horse Sex, but it's literally just Happy Horse EX.
So we just want some Happy Horse sex. Cool.
He told a user
like
that's
Pokemon Masters X.
Yes, Pokemon Masters X. EX. It actually has to be
EX, right?
Because that's how they
Sure.
say the Pokemon cards is. It's like, oh, what was a good EX? Charizard EX, Venusaur EX.
Wow, does EX make it more legendary or powerful or
Yes.
something?
You play it on top of an already evolved card, it becomes like really, really strong
Wow.
or something.
My Pokemon is evolved.
And then there's like Dynamax, where they gain
that kind
like
of sounds like the
God.
kids playing around, and then there's like pew pew shooting. No, you missed. No, I used the shield. No, I used the shield or something.
I use the volcano to blow up your shield. Well, I use the bomb to blow up your volcano. Penis.
I have a super gun.
Ah, yes, the gun.
They'll
that shoots
penetrate
guns.
your shield.
Yeah, V Max. I do believe that there is a Dynamax at this point.
VMAX? That kind
Yes,
of sounds like some
VMAX.
kind of a kid product. You know?
It's
one of
because it is a kid's product. It's a fucking it's the Pokemon trading cards.
No, I mean like VTech. You know those plastic laptop things with LCD
Sure,
screens in there.
But that's the point. It is a children's product.
I'm testing different fading things, guys. So give me just a moment. This one says fade in down, which I'm like, what the fuck is that?
That means
Everything
you get
works.
the better
Let's
ASMR.
break
Oh,
something.
it just disappears. What is fade in big down?
Fade in big.
Apparently fade in big down, but I'm like, "Ugh." Let's see what the
Big
banner
down,
does now.
let's put
Because usually
down the
it just
beats.
disappears and then like,
Fade up, fade down.
what the fuck? It just what? Fade in left? What's fade in left?
It comes in from
Well,
the
it's
left.
Not right.
Hey,
It's not
okay, it comes
right.
in from the left. Okay, so we want just
Like, I know you're going through transitions at this point, and I'm just like, yeah, that's how you're doing transitions. It literally says where it comes from and what it does. Like, transitions are like incredibly straightforward.
Oh, hang on. There's a demo thing in here. There's a demo thing in here. Fuck me. I can actually look at it before starting it.
Yeah. Instead of, oh look, here's all these ads. Let's just keep showing these ads for a little while.
Yeah, guys, let's push our brands.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Uh,
here's a real question: Has VR Funny ever
How
come
much?
back?
much did they
On
pay
one of
you
my
for
other
this
streams,
game?
yes. VR Funny has come back on one of my other streams, but
Like,
Oh.
because like it's been a real long ass time since VR came back. like,
yeah,
during
but I
Tuesday.
still support VR Funny. I'm still on VR Funny's Patreon, and I still like every here and there talk with VR and the whole community and whatnot. Ookum bookum. That's been a meme. That's been a good meme
Yeah.
recently.
It's really funny because I know when that came out, just because
Ages
I
ago.
remember it was
When it
literally
came
2
out.
weeks ago. Yeah, you and me both were watching Corona play fucking Banjo Kazooie, and it's like, oh yep, that was that time. That was literally just 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it's
okay,
okay
so
because Knight wants a cracker, and hydrate,
Oh.
and dab.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do it all at the
At the
same time.
very least,
Do
you
it
can
all at the same
hydrate.
time.
Okay, so dab. Ooh, I'm gonna dab. Ooh, guys, just legacy. No, it disappeared. Legacy TGG
The
breaks.
coronavirus.
Get
No,
your
it's
cards.
very true. It's always been spreading.
Get your cards without your wallet. Coronavirus spreads. All right, so oh, you guys can definitely hear this. Flores can hear this. In fact, I'm ear busting all of our audience
Sponsored by
members.
Raid Shadow Legends. They're not going to give us money because it's not time for that.
Just the crackling of those crackers. Oh, so exciting.
That's not crackers.
I mean, I may have bought some as well.
Damn it.
I'm just
Get
too
crackers,
lazy to go
you
get
fiend.
some.
No, because you see, he did, even though the dab was last, I did the dab first, and I was actually working on the
So now you gotta
hydrate
hydrate, and then
next.
you gotta
So,
crack.
this is the hydrate.
I see.
This is the Monster energy drink I picked up.
Oh yes,
You're the
NordVPN.
VPN.
Do you want to be on the other side of the world? Take a plane.
No, I should.
Actually, you'd be surprised at what you can do with the VPN.
Damn.
Yes,
Ugh.
you said words.
But I kind of want a VPN just to go onto Twitch from
And get the
quote-unquote
biddies.
America and get biddies. Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
don't look at me as I press this bit button, hit get bits, and watch ad. What's the ad
Oh,
today?
no.
What is that
How
today? It'd be
about
funny if it was
no?
Monster. What if it's
No.
Monster energy drink?
No
You're not gonna
way.
force everybody to watch an ad.
Discover
Actually
charge annual
I have spent
fees.
50% of all my biddies on someone, aka one biddy.
It's okay.
Flores.
Discover has
Flores
no
and his
annual
one
fees,
biddy.
so you can get free biddies for Discover.
Oh my gracious.
I have no bits, not a single one.
Oh, poor Woo. Okay, I gotta move my
No,
insurance.
I got the 2 biddies from
person.
watching an ad in America, and that's like the only ad I ever got in America.
I got 10 bits from just watching that Discover ad. Cool.
Awesome, cool.
Thanks,
give 'em to me.
Discover. Though I have learned, just slowly over time, there is a like soft cap that if you do not spend bits, it will not allow you to get any more free bits.
Oh, so
Like
there's
they don't
a
ever say
limit.
that you can't like never get bits,
Here's the cracker.
but as soon as you hit 250, the Twitch app will stop giving you bits, and it'll like, oh, you've reached your ad limit for today for the last 5 weeks. Better spend some bits.
Mm.
Do it.
Mm.
True story.
Mm.
Do it.
Oh, he's
The
enjoying them. He's enjoying
Well, yeah,
them.
when it's my people, I enjoy it.
Oh, when it's your Hunticle
But
is
then when
your
somebody,
people
but then when some people spend it on your
I think
channel, when
you
people
know,
spend it on
discounted
your
crackers.
channel, it's discounted Chinese knockoff, just like the other Harpy you have. It's like knockoff,
I
horrible,
mean, hang on.
likely to make me constipated. Crap.
It's funny because you still haven't added the 2,000 for making him do burpees and such. You should totally do that, by the way. It
Oh, yeah, I
balances
forgot about
everything
that.
out.
that, shouldn't I?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna
I'm just
add.
saying.
I'm gonna add one that's called "Make the Human Exercise," and it's gonna be a discounted version of you doing burpees.
Or
How does
like,
that feel,
whatever
huh?
exercise people want to do.
I'll be the Cuba knockoff of
Cuba
it's not the
knockoff?
Cuba knockoff.
So it's
Cube.
so it's not even like Bollywood quality.
Yep, not even Bollywood quality. It's really shit, and it's gonna be really
I mean,
discounted.
If it's a Cuban
Unironically-
knockoff, isn't that just a cigar?
Yeah. honestly, yeah.
Unironically, I want to see a Bollywood movie just for seeing. all the
No, no,
ridiculousness.
you don't. No, you don't.
Actually,
Trust
Bollywood
me,
movies are
I
pretty
know.
funny. Bollywood
Trust
movies
me.
are seriously kind of funny.
They
I
are.
want to see it.
But at the same
guys.
time, have you seen
I
the
have seen,
horse
like-
that drifts like a motorcycle under a fucking truck?
Oh,
And just
that's just convincing me to see it even more.
Yeah.
Bollywood is the best to laugh at. Also, I think it's what was it called? The sexual Tyrannosaurus dance, I believe I was shown once. Where like people are in this giant dance hall and everyone's doing something called the sexual Tyrannosaurus. where it's like I think it's like close to the Thriller, but it's like their claws, hands, and they're just dancing around, just like just it's something.
I remember seeing a Bollywood movie where it was like basically a knockoff of The Matrix in a way, but
Yep.
instead of like just the usual Mr. Smith, it was like a bunch of like these robot Mr. Smiths, and at one point they all like merged together to make a snake and a ball, but it was like constructed out of them like you would expect like a 5-year-old. And so like they're turning into a pole, and they're knocking all the police cars everywhere, and then they like fold up and everything, and they turn into a snake and start eating police officers. But you can clearly tell that the whole snake is made out of the freaking agents. Yeah, it's made, the snake is made out of the people. It's made out of the people, the agents. The carbon copy of just the dude in the suit. And it's really stupid and funny.
God, I'm trying to remember the last one, and I think the last one I ended up seeing,
guys,
was one that was
serious.
a mix of freaking Mission Impossible or Ocean's 11, sorry, or something like that, and American Idol. No joke, that movie lasted 3 hours, and
holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we have to find a movie night just to watch one of these things together.
Good luck. It's hard for me to get a movie night. Oh, speaking of which, movie night, that might be possible. You're gonna be surprised. That might actually be possible. Near the end of this month / the beginning of next, the beginning of next month. What is it? It's like the Monday before September ends.
Let
me look it up. Let me pull up a calendar. I'll pull up a calendar. All right, on the 28th of September, all the way to the 6th, I will be on vacation, and during this vacation, I will be going to California, which currently is like horribly.
So you're going to set yourself on fire? Woo!
Yes, I'm gonna set myself on fire.
California.
Apparently, there was like. Apparently, there was like. Apparently, there was 5 fires that were going rampaging out there, because I just recently, this past weekend, I went to go see my dad. Right, it was my my niece's birthday. She was turning 3, so I went over there and I gave her a little doll that was a bird with some big old cute eyes and whatnot. And I was like, yeah, of course I would.
It's a boy.
I'm Uncle Dorito.
Oh shush.
I'm Uncle Dorito.
Birdos has become fried chicken.
Oh my god.
But go on, Uncle Dorito.
Okay. So yeah, she
is it because she works
it's because I work at a Dorito factory. My father stuck that to her. He said, "Do you want to call Uncle Dorito or Uncle Jay or Uncle John?" And she's like, "Uncle Dorito." And it's like, well,
Dorito.
Okay, you're stuck with it. So anyway, I went to go see my father this past weekend, and literally they were saying like, "So what about that fire that's happening in this area?" And they're like, "Oh no, do you mean this fire that's happening like over in this area above that street?" No, the one that's down over here and is past this street. They were literally talking about 5 different fire outbreaks in their area that they used to live in, and I'm sitting here like, oh my fucking gosh, I'm about to go into this fire zone for a freaking wedding for my sister. My sister's getting married.
Oh god. So I'm like,
about the
wait a minute.
Just look out the back window.
So could you?
No, literally, I've heard
of
I have a story on that one of where apparently my sister got a picture of her friend in a plane over California, and it looks like they're above like the smoking clouds, and looking down, it just looks straight like hell. Straight up, they could see all the red through the
through the clouds and whatnot.
Red and fire through the clouds.
That's terrible, isn't it? Also, like these dashcam videos where they're driving through forests that are on fire. That also looks like hell.
Yep, I could just already imagine like the wedding's done, and then like they open up the church door, and then my sister and my new brother-in-law come walking out of the church, and like her dress is on fire on the back end of it, and his shoulder's a little bit on flames, and Everyone's got fire extinguishers, just instead of throwing the bread.
Yeah, instead of
confetti and everything.
Instead of the new rice, they have to spray them down with fire extinguishers.
Yeah, for the fire extinguisher, everyone just like, yay! Or just start spraying
This one's
everyone
vegan
down.
though. It's made out of soybeans and rice and whatnot.
It's just like
We're talking California. We're not talking about Oregon.
And instead of getting inside of a freaking like a car or a truck or a limousine or something, they're getting inside of a fire truck and then drying off in the distance. That's literally just like what came to my mind right there. I was like, wow, okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun wedding. And I got a question: did they have plague doctors in the 1920s? Because they're literally theming the whole wedding over the 1920s.
I don't think they had plague doctors in the 1920s.
No,
I
there was a
mean,
plague in the 1920s.
You could anyway.
There was a plague in the 1920s.
You had terrible doctors in World War One.
Well, you also had the
area,
freaking Great Depression in the 1920s.
Yeah.
It's like
What do you
What do you mean horrible doctors in the 1920s? America had the best doctors in the world in the 1920s. They were still pretty shitty doctors. They were still shitty doctors.
Didn't you have Coke and gum and Coca-Cola with cocaine and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have
Coke.
Hey, remember how Coke used to have cocaine in it now? Breaking news, Coke puts its cocaine back in. We need it.
Yep, give it to us.
Yeah, they took out the cocaine and Coke.
It's kind of like, what was it? They had something that they used to give to our soldiers to keep them awake, and it was like, they gave them
some sort of a chocolate, right?
Yeah, it was a chocolate, but there was like some sort of speed in it.
I think
they
in
literally
German
drugged our
troops, they
soldiers up.
They had like a tin can with chocolate in it and like maybe cocaine or maybe
laced.
something else.
I mean, that just sounds like chewing tobacco.
back in the war, they got some good benefits. You know,
Or
they kind of
benefits.
I tried to.
They got some.
Listen, I tried to look it up, but I couldn't exactly find the right information. All I know is that soldiers would carry it. It was chocolate, and something in it would either ease the pain or make you really awake.
Yeah, it was to make you really
if you're
wake.
wounded in battle, you know, they would open those cans and you would eat out of it and stuff. I'm not so sure.
FBI.
Don't hold me on that. It's wrongly quoted. It's probably wrong what I'm saying.
Don't worry,
So
everything
real.
back in the 1920s was probably wrongly quoted. It's like, yes, you got some creaky joints. You just need some more lubricant. You're
and how did I find out?
WD-40. You just need some WD-40.
WD-40. And how did I find any of this out? Because on the internet I saw some sort of an anime drawing of that stuff. So
No, it's just called literally the internet. That's all you need to do is just
That's all you gotta
the
say.
internet. You didn't need to go to.
I
saw some porn of this of anime chicks doing this.
World War settings. That's where I got it from. That's where I got the interest from, and that's how I looked it up.
I learned sex.
You didn't need to go there. You didn't need to, but you did anyway.
I learned sex from a hentai.
There's not a lot of information about that chocolate out there. Some pictures though, but nothing more.
I
mean,
I'd assume.
didn't they have like Coca-Cola sponsor the military too, or M&Ms or
Oh,
something?
Coca-Cola's everywhere.
there was the time where they called in
Pepsi,
for like tons of Tootsie Rolls to be sent to Vietnam War.
Ooh.
Oh,
Which,
boy.
because like, I think the jargon was a Tootsie Roll was like a resupply for their guns and ammunition, but someone didn't tell the Tootsie Roll company that, so they just sent them a bunch of candy, which ended up actually saving their lives because it was like a useful candy that could survive like cold and just could be on their person for quite a bit or something like that.
Yeah, it was
And it was
really
actually
durable.
kind of interesting.
Be amazed how much stuff Americans fucked up, but then like later on today we're sitting here like, yeah, we did that. It was great. It was a great tactical advantage that we gave ourselves right there. Totally planned. That's what won us the war. Lo and behold, it was it's like just a series of fuck ups that led up to that point, and then we're just like, you know what? Hey, it worked out for us. Kind of like who was it?
boys.
Was it like the British that? Was it like the
Oh, but
British
what
that
Hellquart's
told
saying is like,
everyone else that
hell,
we ate carrots to make our
injecting
eyes really
lubricant
good?
into human joints? Woo.
I mean, again, yeah. Some doctors they didn't know stuff yet.
Yeah. we were kind of still dabbling in the field of medical
That's
science.
not where
there.
lubricant goes.
Again, but
I mean, we
you're-
sadly we learned
door hinge goes creak, and we put the lubricant there, and it stops creak. Clearly, the same can be said about the human body, right?
it's
It's safe.
it's really sad how much we learned about the medical field in World War II because of the things that the freaking Germans did. 'Cause
Yeah,
they literally
because
they
that's called learning.
no they did
Like,
inhumane things and then they
Yep.
learned things
But
and then
we learned.
and then we
Which is a
learned.
terrible thought.
So, didn't it actually justify the end of means? How do you call it?
No.
Anyway,
Not
just
I'm
just
just
means
kidding.
it
for those
just
of you on
means
Touhou Tuesday, we do
we've
not
learned
condone the thought of
Holocaust. We do not support the Holocaust.
No, we don't.
We are not Nazis who support what they did in those camps, but
See,
at
Kyle?
least their
I'm sorry. What?
their at least their deaths didn't go in vain. You know, they learned something that saved other people's lives. You know, so you know, total mad respects for those people that
It is-
that lost their lives there.
Yeah.
It's a
one of
shame
those
that it
things.
happened.
So, to get
It's
away
kind of,
from this thing called
Yeah,
war and
let's
bad
talk
things.
about something else.
So, you know that we're called Touhou Tuesday, right?
Oh, does it mean we gotta start
So
talking with the VTubers?
I have happened across two things of Touhou Tuesday news.
Oh, yay! And believe it or
So,
not,
one
we
of
have,
them.
we have something that we're
What?
going to display up there on that screen too. So we actually got 3 things of Touhou today.
Oh, hooray! To point out at least the 2 bits of news. One is good. One is bad. Though the bad news is technically good news for Anna.
Oh.
Which would you
Oh.
rather hear first?
Let's go with the not so bad good news.
So, not the bad news first, and go for the
Yeah.
good news first.
Yeah.
So, good news, and this news came out of me noticing in the image feed, like Thursday. I was like, wait a minute, why does that look like a kaleidoscope image? And then I clicked on it. Turns out, Touhou Kaleidoscope, the anime that keeps coming out every like couple years or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So episode 15 comes out today. Like, I'm just gonna.
Like it's probably already
Ah!
out.
It's out, but the catch is like it. There's the trailer I threw in Touhou Tuesday chat. Also, the trailer probably spoils the entire episode,
Oh,
but it's there
fuck.
anyway.
Well, if you're a fan of Touhou enough to watch the Kaleidoscope, you know the stories.
I mean, yeah, but it's also like even though it's like only a minute and a half of trailer, I'm pretty sure it goes through every scene in the entire episode.
So you're saying
Like-
like the episode is the trailer?
Here's the episode right here. But
It's like
yeah, last
It's
week
like watching
they-
Happy Gilmore and then seeing, you know, a snapshot of him with the girl in Grandma's house at the end of it.
is grandma. Yeah,
Him holding the big old
But,
check
yeah.
and saying like, "We got your house, Grandma. We got your house back." And it's like Happy Gilmore, and it's like, well, fuck. Now I know that he's gonna get Grandma's house at the end, and he's gonna have a big ass paycheck, and he's gonna end up with the girl.
yep, something similar. But yeah, that was the
Spoilers-
trailer,
spoilers,
and
everyone.
yeah, it comes out today, or at least from the booth at my Manpuku Jina booth PM. You can buy it right now, and like according to the video, it's like the Dojin sites may have it like 2 to 3 days later. So
Yeah.
expect to see the episode very soon.
Yep,
I thought
in
it might have already
translation
come
and
out, but
everything.
I have yet to find it.
Oh man.
It'll take a little bit. Everyone's still gotta
Ah,
freshly
well,
upload that
let,
stuff.
let us know if we if you
Yeah,
find.
but yeah. By the way, also another on a other side note that's technically just pure bad news. I think your image feed busted again because it's like it's been 3 days since nothing is shown.
What? Let me go look. Let me
9/12 was the last post of the Touhou feeder. So I have a feeling it's gonna be constipated, and it's just gonna be like it's gonna splurge out like 120 images. Just a feeling. Just a feeling.
Oh no!
It's done it before.
It is Oh my god! It is so fucking constipated. Oh.
I knew it.
Oh.
This happens like every week now. I've noticed. I'm like, wait a minute.
Don't you just need to make a script to reload it every week?
That's the sad thing.
Honestly.
I wish I could just make it like a double click thing, but no, it is like legit a process to boot up the bot. Like I have to hold shift and right click and then open PowerShell here, and then I get a PS users night OneDrive documents Discord Buru/master, and then I have to turn my computer into a freaking virtual environment for the bot to run in, or I guess a container for anyone who's ever hosted a bot on like a different server that they rent. So I have to put in like /viniv/scripts/activate.ps1. I have to hit enter. So now we've created the virtual environment, and then now to boot the bot, I have to then put in /discordbrew.py, and then hit enter.
God,
and now
finally,
if
you're running
everyone
Python.
directs. If everyone now directs your attention to the Touhou image feed, it's about to literally fucking explode.
It's gonna be funny because literally 5 of them. You're gonna do that for 2 or 3 different servers.
There we go. Beginning new cycle. Adding posts for the Utsuho server. Adding posts for the NSFW Utsuho server. The booby feed got oh god. Okay, it's going through the Broho right now. Broho's
Oh,
thing.
let's see how. Yep, there it is. There it goes. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry, bros.
Oh my god, all of a sudden I get like 100+ new messages.
Damn straight you do. I called that. So, while that happens, shall we go over to a song before I talk about the bad news?
I'm currently double checking all the feeds and stuffs. Give me a second. Damn, that is a
There's some nice pictures in there though.
essentially yes. That is exactly what's about. Oh god. It is so fucking. Oh my gosh. No. It's just in Broho. Oh god, the bot's locked up again.
Well, good thing it's only, you got 30 messages. That's a good start, right?
I'm
Right?
working on it. I'm working on it. Give me a second.
sorry.
Give me a second.
That clown piece.
I'm fucking.
He's fucking, guys.
I don't know.
I'm fucking.
Oh.
Just give me a moment. Why is there so fucking much? Stop giving me 204! Oh no, the global rate limit reached.
There's
Okay,
only
that's-
one button here I need to press.
Oh.
Oh, you having a headache?
Or I could do the better version, because it's not actually playing Curb Your Enthusiasm if I just go da 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 boop.
You know, it's so
you
nice
did
to have
that
control over
perfectly.
my own bot and be able to fix it and all that other stuff as it comes back, but at the same time, when it busts, all I got is myself to blame.
Sabotage your weapons. How do you wire weapons?
Oh my god. And if I ever want to retire from the Utsuho server, I'm gonna have to literally teach someone how to install and create the virtual environment
Okay,
and
you're
everything for this
boned.
fuck-
Oh, there's 64.
Oh, I will never ever be able to retire from the server. Okay, I've unplugged it. Here comes Touhou Tuesday. Touhou
I mean,
Tuesday's
that was
about to
only
get his feed.
64. That's not nearly as bad as what I expected.
There it goes. There it goes. It's flowing. It's flowing.
Oh, I see it flowing. Oh, those are some spicy.
Those are some very childish
pictures right there.
pictures that just flew by.
Hey, I mean, it's just the ice pop images. They're all you gotta
Ooh,
need.
ooh! Did you see that delicious
they're all
patchouli that just
18
passed by?
nights.
Did you see that patchouli that
Delicious
just
what?
passed by? This was like patchouli in a school swimsuit.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
That
And big
one.
titties. All right, we've hit the loaded limit. It's gonna be 31 more seconds,
And then
oh,
and then it's gonna
my
go. It's gonna go for
God.
another batch.
yeah, it'll get another 60.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
it was
know
only
my
92.
Newman
That wasn't as
pictures
bad as
kinda
I was
look
expecting.
inappropriate, but okay.
Because the other one was like what 170 images was loaded up before, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Head.
Oh,
there it goes. There it
429 client error. Too many requests.
Too many
Um,
requests.
I do like the cakey. Like I need to sabotage Reimu. Let's make her everything Haniwa.
Fucking hell! Come on, don't be doing that.
I'm just gonna go straight to that thread. Yeah, the Haniwa blacksmith.
Okay.
Sabotage our weapons.
Don't have
So
any more.
good.
don't
I'm just
have any
gonna
more
post that.
seizures. Seizures? Ken has no more. Okay, cool. Gotta wait 40 seconds for the next batch. So, what song should we play?
What you got this week?
What you got?
Well, you guys can probably pick them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Ooh. Okay, 4.
Oh, okay. I was about to say whoever picks first gets to go, and then I heard Flores just to say, "Oh,
Go.
4."
I was trying to
I
think of The
really-
Simpsons a bit, but nah, 4.
I was thinking of I already thought you were gonna do that, so I just jumped in with 4.
4.
4.
Okay, well, here comes song 4 is
3, my
Komachi's
lord.
theme.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Song
Okay,
4.
now this one I remember this one. This one is gonna break it's gonna break OBS, which
Yeah.
breaks the visualizer.
Get
Look at that! I
fucked.
picked the right one.
Well, at least that
I'm
means I get to
just
get
saying.
this one out of my system, and then like fucking hell, I don't have to worry about the freaking visualizer breaking again until I decide to put another check
You
song
don't
in
have
there.
to worry, my ass.
Why don't you just convert it to another?
I've tried
Because
to
that
convert
makes
it.
it
Still
worse,
fucking breaks
potentially.
it. Like I literally try and convert it, and then it literally breaks it still. I don't know what the fuck it is with songs that just come from Czech, but when he sends me an MP3 and I stick it in,
Suck
it doesn't
dick.
work right.
That's all. I
So here we
gotta
go,
say.
guys. Here comes Komachi. Enjoy. Now it just did.
Haha. It's like,
Yeah, when the visualizer goes completely flat, that's when I push the button, because then I know officially and solidly the song has been played.
Hey, I know my songs I send you. I can tell when things are about to end when everything is relatively the same.
Oh, look at that.
I know my answer.
Really? Do you know how long exactly that last song we played was?
Hell no. But
Okay,
I can
then.
hear the song.
He had a gut feeling.
But now it's time because Kamachi came on by. Clearly, I've got to tell the bad news.
Oh no, hang on,
Oh.
let me change the freaking background music. Okay, I
I
changed the background
changed the
music.
background music.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we've actually been playing Drunk as I Like for a long time, so I decided to swap
Right.
over to Scenic Beauty.
Yeah. So, you remember that one like game that's come out on mobile for Touhou called Touhou Cannonball?
Yeah.
So, about that.
Uh-oh.
What are you about
Uh-oh.
to tell us, Jack?
Important notice of service. Thank you for using Touhou Cannonball. Touhou Cannonball has been used by many people since it started, but we have decided to end the service on October 14th, 2020 at 14 o'clock. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who has patronized us so far, and we deeply apologize to the management team for the sudden announcement. The schedule for service termination is as follows. September 14th, notice of termination. This announcement. September 14th, Cannon Stone paid portion sales suspension. You can continue to use the Gunstone you currently have until the end of the service. Service end. Scheduled for Wednesday, October 14th. Server maintenance will be carried out after the service ends. Refund acceptance period. October 14th through December 15th. The above dates are subject to change. Free Gunstones are not eligible for refund. Precautions. After the service ends, you will not be able to log into the game, so you will not be able to use or view anything, including items such as your user information. Due to the end of the service, customers who have unused paid artillery stones will be refunded upon request. Details of refunds will be announced later in the app and on the official website. Since it is necessary to confirm the customer's data when making various inquiries, please refrain from deleting the app or reinstalling the app due to model change until the refund support for unused stuff is complete. Please, when changing models, be sure to complete the transfer before issuing the transfer code. Stuff that has already been consumed, free stuff that you own, and items you have purchased are not eligible for refund. If you have any questions, go to the inquiries of this application. Please, even though it's about to end, please enjoy Touhou Cannonball from the management team.
What?
So yeah, they're about to be done.
Yeah, okay, I literally just went to the Utsuho server. That's actually a topic that they were talking about. Kubi and a whole bunch of other folks are leading a ripping spree. They're going through the game files and pulling the live 2D files out of it. And
Just try and salvage what they can before it all
salvage
goes away.
whatever artwork they can of all characters and whatnot, because they literally just released Utsuho recently, and so
They're
they're
talking about that.
we're trying to rip whatever we can out of it, or at least they are. I have no part in this, and
we do not
This isn't off
we do
topic.
not suggest ripping stuff from official works because that
from
would,
official works or whatnot. But when something's gonna be shut down and the artwork is that beautiful, like I don't know if you've seen
Archive
the
it.
artwork. If you've seen the artwork,
everything you can.
if you've seen the artwork that's in those Touhou gachas, it's beautiful.
Yep.
It's really beautiful.
So,
artwork
yeah.
in
By the
there.
way, the reason I said that was "quote unquote" good for Reina.
She hates
That
gachas.
technically does mean that a gacha is getting removed from the world, and Reina fucking hates gachas.
Well,
Well,
according
I
to
kind
what
of agree with that, but
I don't know if Nep's just saying this just to be a troll or whatnot, but he says soon, Fate Grand Order.
Oh, please, please, please let that be true.
Please.
At the same time,
Like I know a lot of people love Fate Grand Order, but at the same time, I've also heard it is one of the most stingiest gacha games that's in.
Oh,
that's
it
in the
absolutely
market right
is.
And meanwhile,
it
meanwhile,
scares
you
me
got
to
like Art
wonder.
Nights, which gives you like you can basically get 4 characters every hour if you play it right. But you're gonna get shit
Yeah,
for
I
characters.
think-
You're gonna get shit characters.
I think
But-
I might have seen it from G-Link that he spent so much cash on like
Oh,
gacha
yeah.
games, and that was one
I
of the
think
gacha games he spent
I
money
watched
on, I
someone
think.
try to get a special character from Fate Grand Order, and it cost him $500 just to
Oh.
pull on something.
Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, those
I
are
know.
rookie
Yeah,
numbers.
I know.
When Fire
Just,
Emblem
just for
Heroes
one
was
character,
released,
not for like playing the whole game out.
No. When Fire Emblem Heroes was released, there was especially compared to now, an extremely small character roster. But there was this one heavily demanded character named Hector.
Sure.
This one dude spent over $1,000 literally trying to get Hector,
Oh my god.
and didn't even get him.
Like I said, I'm glad Reina's not
That
here right now
sounds-
because she'd be going off the deep end.
That sounds like a lawsuit coming up.
No, well, when you play the gotchas and you accept it and whatnot, you agree that you're gonna gamble responsibly, and it does say that you should be an adult before playing this game.
Yep.
But this dude,
You know how people can be.
you can literally like probably Google search it, still find it, $1,000 Hector, and you'll probably find it in the Google search. But yeah, gotchas, you do have to watch yourself with them, but I don't spend money on like the rolling chance. Like Czech thought that I was gonna like wail for a bagpipe last week, but I got
mean, you ended up getting it for like 4 10 pulls.
yeah,
but you
4
didn't end
10
up
pulls.
getting
But
anything.
those are my resources that I literally earned in game, like no problem. Like it
Yeah.
was like 3 weeks worth of like pulling resources, and it's like, okay, time for the gotcha, and I just spent those things. I got all the characters that I needed. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And now I'm currently saving up for what I'm thinking is next month's when the exclusive character W gets released. And then, once that banner ends, you can't get W anymore. You don't get W no more. She's an exclusive to this banner. So I'm saving up right now to get her next month. But yeah,
Speaking
Art Nights
of
is
things
very
you don't get
Art Nights
anymore.
is very generous. So that's why
Yeah.
I advertise Art Nights as much, because it's stupid generous.
It is the 15th today. I think at the 19th, Nintendo's releasing that the three games. What was it again?
Mario,
Are you talking
Mario
on
35
yeah,
year.
right.
Yeah, that's an exclusive thing.
They mentioned it on stream, but I kind of heard it from someone else and I verified it. It's only available for a limited amount of time. And then
Oh no, you're talking about what
Yeah.
you're talking about is the Mario 35, which is the 35 people playing Super Mario Brothers 1 as a battle royale. That I remember.
Are
No, I
you sure?
thought it
'Cause
was the
I'm
three-
pretty
three
sure it's the
games.
3 games. It was like what, Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine.
Mario
I know the
and
battle
Super
royale
Mario
one is limited.
Galaxy.
I don't think the rest of it.
I don't.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the other.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the 3 games, because I've listened to like some gaming news channels on YouTube, and they were all sitting there like, "What the fuck, Nintendo? Why are you gonna have such a?" That like a lot of people think it's total BS to create a, what do you call it, when you literally like supply enough to create a demand vacuum. I can't remember what it's called. What is that word called? Help me out, everyone.
Supply and demand.
Well, no, there's supply and demand, and there's one thing when you can create a whole bunch of stuff, but when you literally are like, hey, I'm gonna create only this much amount, and then I'm gonna sell it all, you're literally like forcing a shortage
You're
specifically.
Demands.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
just
what
like
Nintendo
the
does.
SNES Mini and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well, I
like
remember,
Nintendo,
I remember buying up those things and then selling them to other people.
I mean, it's one thing when you're like working full demand or full production, and it's hard to keep up with the demands of the people. But Nintendo's already got like all the stuff ready to go, and then they're like, "Hey, we're gonna release this for 3 months, and that's about it." And so now like everyone's stressed to get their own copy right now, and it's already sold out in so many places. And it's like, well, fuck Nintendo, you got to make more because you only have a 3-window open period. You're creating an inflation on the object because hardly anyone.
The scarcity principle.
Scarcity principle. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
That's the word. That's
Scarcity
the word.
principle.
Nintendo's
I
literally
have
playing the
never
scarcity
heard of
principle.
it, but I know exactly what it means.
It doesn't happen often. Not a lot of businesses do that because it's highly frowned upon. But Nintendo's doing it, and
Well, not a lot
Usually-
not a lot of companies can do it either.
you know they're not in a position to do so, but Nintendo is. I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of like if Sony was to only make so many special editions of the PS5, and then push
Which
that
they
out there.
are.
Yeah. Oh wait, they are. Oh fucking hell.
Yes, they are. Literally golden and literally silver or something. Like,
I
it
am
is actually
so
made out of
disappointed in the
gold.
gaming industry. I am so disappointed in the gaming industry right now. What the fuck? What the fuck? the 3 horsemen, the freaking Sony, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. The 3 horsemen
Microsoft is doing
of
it?
everything in the game. I'm pretty sure Microsoft's gonna do something with the Xbox and like make it special
I mean, they have
edition for a
special
long time.
editions, but they're not really limited, I
Oh,
guess.
you know what's
or not
what's
marketed
releasing
as
today?
limited.
You know what's releasing today?
Hmm?
If I remember correctly, the Xbox X Cloud. If I remember correctly, that is releasing
what?
today. The Xbox X Cloud.
Yeah,
Essentially,
you don't need to remember
the
that.
thing. Essentially, it is what's going to kill the Stadia. You remember what Stadia is, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
sweet.
The online
I heard
cloud
they were
gaming
partnering
service.
up with Samsung.
Stadia?
No. Microsoft.
Microsoft? I wouldn't be too surprised.
For some reason, Samsung is resisting anything Google. It's putting on a skin, it's replacing the default apps with something else, with Microsoft apps and with Samsung apps. They're even trying to,
That kind of
allow
goes against
the Microsoft stuff, whatever you said on the phone for Samsung. It's like installed on default or it's on their stores and stuff.
I don't know. I think that might be slightly infringing on the Trust Act that was like put up in like 1997. I think it was. Was it 97 when the Trust Act was put into effect?
Like they're
Or you
doing
can't-
everything in their
you
power
can't-
to not do Google stuff. They're on there.
I don't know. I haven't actually looked into that too much. All I know is that the Xbox X Cloud, which originally promised to have like 100 games on release, now has like I think the last numbers were like just over 2,000 or not 2,000, just over 1,000 games now in the library on release day, which is blowing everyone's minds and is literally blowing the Stadia out of the water. This is literally the end of Stadia. Nobody's gonna buy Stadia. No one's gonna get a subscription service to Stadia, no matter how free it is, because
Listen,
it's
did you see
it's
how
crap.
much? Did you see how much the release flopped? It was
Oh,
hilarious.
it was so bad. It was so bad.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for Google sitting there
so
saying, "It's a great day, everyone. We've got these many
Right.
downloads on our App Store thing," and it's like, dude, those downloads are like pathetic considering how long you've been out.
Not only that, the release date, it releases this date, fellas. But you gotta have a Google Pixel phone to actually install the app. Oh, by the way, you gotta have like the most expensive Chromecast, and it's gotta be specifically in this packet, because your normal Chromecast, the exact same one, doesn't have this software on it. Also, this is the release date. You pre-ordered it, and on the day that everybody is available to play it, or when the service starts, pretty much no one had a controller. You need a controller,
which
to
is
play with
pathetic.
it.
It was pathetic. It was They really Google
You didn't
really
get the
bunged that
controller.
up.
You need
You
the
needed a
ultimate
special high
Chromecast.
quality
I don't
service.
know how that Chromecast
Yeah.
is called, but like you need a special Chromecast with the special software on it, because it would not get released until somewhere in the future on the other Chromecasts. It was terrible. Oh, and they didn't mention that you needed a super fast internet connection for it either.
I think that was kind of a no-brainer.
No-brainer, but you
need like the top tier
right?
percentage. Even normies, I think, would probably know that. Hey, streaming in 4K gaming, 4K 60 FPS game would probably require a massive amount of internet. But little do they know that just getting 30 FPS at like not 4K resolution still
Shout
takes
out
their
to
internet.
Apple for preventing gaming since release.
Oh,
I have something about Apple.
okay.
Anyway.
One moment.
Oh wait, no. There we go. There we go. Damn it!
Anyway, let's.
Okay,
see,
hang
I
on
had
just a
something
second.
on Apple. Like something popped up in my
Test.
Oculus dashboard. Today it's
Fuck, give me a moment.
20 minutes.
20 minutes ago.
It's already running for
There we
20
go.
minutes. Watch Apple's annual event in big screen. So that means Apple must be releasing something or has like a event right now.
I mean, they could. Doubt it. Good night, Cal.
I'll post you the
Hellquart's
screenshot
going
in
out. Night-night.
the Touhou Tuesday thing.
Night, Hellquartz. Okay, yeah, my soundboard is not my soundboard, but literally my
Good night.
sound system in freaking oh god, my controller went out for some reason. I don't know why. I gotta figure this out, but
I'm gonna look it up then.
what literally just happened, my headset cut off, and then one of my controllers cut off, and then Windows decided to swap over my audio driver to my not turned on wireless headset, and now like everything's fucked up on my end because fucking Windows is stupid.
Okay. Wait, there's a USB noise? I didn't even hear the USB cut out.
Doo-doo.
USB noise.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's an
yeah,
actual thing.
that's my headset, like, for some dumb reason, disconnecting and then reconnecting. Oh god, does that mean if I actually do it, okay, for a little bit, I had it to where, if you plug something in, it would do like an anime hentai, Yamete, and then if you unplugged it, you heard this, yeah, you had the Yamete when you plugged in something USB, and then when you unplugged it, it go, ah. If I was to change that back and then do it,
Someone clip the exact moment and I just goes, you fucking golden.
Yamete.
yeah, I should probably put the sound system back in, or those sound files back in, so that
watch
when
SE
I have
now.
that, you guys can
With
laugh at it.
GPS in it. $12 per month financing. That's yeah. Something emergency services.
Like I said, Apple is saying, hey, we got new products. They're coming down the line. That's pretty much what this thing is probably going to be.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here, copy. I mean, literally no one is gonna be interested in, but I'm gonna post it, I guess.
I'm fixing it. I'm trying to fix it. I'm probably gonna have to restart VR chat before I can start virtual cast today. Because of this fucking hiccup that just happened. No, that's usually what happens.
By the way, weird question now that I'm noticing this. The hell is Apple Park? Like,
Apple Park?
sure, I assume it's like some auditorium somewhere on their property, but like, you're really gonna name it Apple Park?
Don't know.
The sex ad
Oh,
pop
they're
up.
talking
Oh
about the
no!
carbon footprint now.
Wait, really? No way. I mean, actually, I believe it because it's Twitch, but really? Was it Trojan or was it the KY jelly? That's the real question. Hello?
What?
Huh?
Oh, it was just straight up ad malware. Alright. Apparently, a sex ad popped up during a recent Magic the Gathering major tournament that was being streamed. Hey guys, you want some KY jelly? Or maybe some Trojan condoms? I'm sure they're good for you.
Oh, I feel bad. Why does this always happen?
Which is really funny because playing that at a Magic the Gathering tournament, it's like, I'm sure 90% of the audience doesn't know how to don't use that product.
Oh, that's insulting to the people that play Magic right there.
Targeted
You
audience.
nerds you guys don't know what sex is. Let me taunt you with that fucking shit.
Oh yes, I'm a terrible person for that one. Because Magic is definitely a turn on. Like, have you seen someone tap red mana? Like, oh, turning that cardboard sideways just gets me so wet, especially when it's water mana or blue. I'm fucking
Water mana?
I
Okay.
screwed that statement up.
Okay, I'm gonna try something crazy. This might break something. I'm gonna try and restart my headset.
All right,
He's trying to fix
definitely.
something.
Oh
He's
no,
trying to
no, okay,
fix
never mind.
something.
It will quit VR chat if I try and restart it. Never mind. I
Oh,
literally
did you
just
find it
right clicked.
out?
I literally just told it, hey, restart headset. It's like, are you sure you want to? It'll shut down VR chat. I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that now. So never mind. I'm just gonna be left-handed for the rest of this podcast.
Oh god.
It looks like I'm forever grabbing my genitals now. I'm Michael Jackson. Yeah! Shimon! Oh!
Shmow! Ow! Sampori!
Alright,
Senpai!
so
Like a symbol-ty.
That booty?
Symbol-ty.
The body true.
I'm glad the cat was found.
Cough my left hand like
Oh, my
Gimp.
left hand, my gimp hand.
Oh, your cat was under the
A
bed.
little scary,
Oh,
but
Floris. I realized something earlier today. When I'm my harpy and I want to jerk off in VR, how do I do it?
no, you don't. Because you're in VR chat.
Well, you are pretty flexible, aren't you?
Want another answer? Know the answer? I wing it.
Boo!
I
Get
forgot I
off
have one
the
hand.
stage.
I have one hand, so I can't do anything else. If I literally touch the touchpad now, I just walk forward because I don't have this
No,
other
just
hand.
for that, just for that, you're eating a cracker.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just for that, you're eating a
Okay,
cracker.
I'm eating a cracker. Here we go.
Thank you. Thanks, Jack. You know, you could always say left is flicking the bean.
Yeah, I'm constantly lip flipping you the finger with my right hand. You don't see it, but it actually exists.
Jesus. So, I have a weird question now.
Like here's first person view, right?
Alright.
Works right. Okay.
First
So
person view,
You say
him
first person
flicking his
view, and I'm
bean.
just waiting for the transition.
yeah, transitions there.
There it is.
Here's my one hand, right? And you can see my little menu board up here. But then I pull up my other hand. Wait, where is it? But I can still see my freaking. I can see freaking, Discord, right? But where's my hand? Like, the game registers both controllers.
Well, good thing you have one-handed controls now.
Good thing you
So I
do
don't-
everything one-handed.
So it's
Ah,
literally
What
like
you
VR.
do
see-
with
I see
one
what's going on.
hand.
Yeah, I
I
can
see
do all
what's
kinds
going
of
on.
things.
This happened to
one-handed.
me. This happened to me too.
And
But,
how do you
know,
fix
You
that?
can't exactly restart it now.
Yeah, you'd have to restart VR chat. You have to like completely shut down Steam VR and then.
I guess
Yeah.
you're gonna be flicking the bean until then.
Remember, folks, we are definitely a family-friendly stream. We do
Suck my
encourage
dick.
the friends with Kappa and all of their associates.
Oh, speaking of YouTube, did you hear about the bullshit that they're pulling now?
No.
No.
What?
Okay.
What is it this time?
So you guys remember MX
What's
Plays,
new?
right? You guys remember MX Plays, right? They were targeted by the freaking company that was trying to copyright them for meme videos. This happened
I
like
have
Sure.
not heard of that.
4
Quick
months
summary?
ago. Quick summary. This guy. Oh, dang! I'm gonna touch the touchpad because I wanted to point my finger. Okay,
Correct.
so this guy and his girlfriend. I think it's his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure they're dating. I forget his name, but her name's Jeannie.
Yep.
They review meme videos and react to them and whatnot, right?
Kind of like
And-
Felix.
Yeah, except they're better. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. They literally like they're better, especially Jeannie. Their reactions to everything's like all so good and wholesome and funny. So they review meme videos, they laugh at it, they make a few crack jokes at it, and they watch the next meme video, and that's kind of what they do. It's their formula. Some out of nowhere company tried to pressure them. Hey, those are our meme videos. You need to pay us money for putting that on your channel and whatnot, and tried to like do it under the rug as much as they could so as not to come out to light and pressure MX Plays to pay them their fines and whatnot for every video that was copyrighted. And it turns out it was a whole fucking scam thing. And MX Videos like reached out and got a whole bunch of other people to support them and eventually outed out the company that was trying to copyright claim standard home meme videos. And it was like a whole debate because they were literally sending out copyright strikes against MX Plays saying, hey, if you don't pay us, we're going to hit you with another strike and then another strike and then your channel's going to get deleted, you know?
Yeah,
So they were literally...
your channel gets deleted.
Yeah, so they were literally holding their channel hostage
Huh?
and demanding money for meme videos that they didn't actually own. And YouTube's copyright system is so shit that it would literally just give out copyright strikes without actually having a human review them. So
Hey, YouTube, you ever review our stuff? I know you haven't.
no, they haven't.
Don't.
That's gonna be fun. So that was what happened back then. Up till now, they've got like MX Plays now has like a 2-person system plus Genie and the guy reviews the videos themselves for any kind of copyright content, and they're making sure everything's safe and whatnot. They're trying to keep everything, you know, up to terms with YouTube, right? Trying to keep on the good side of YouTube. They have gotten. And remember, in 90 days, you lose a strike, right? After you get a strike, it's 90 days, it'll fall off, right? But if you get 3 within 90 days, you're deleted. Yes, YouTube's very forgiving. Twitch, however, isn't. Twitch isn't forgiving. Twitch will ban your ass, even if it's like 5 years, and you get like a strike on your first day, a strike in the middle of your Twitch career, and then, you know, 3 years later, you get another strike. They don't care. They will ban you anyway because you got 3 strikes. YouTube's a lot more forgiving. So
It's okay, because they can just mute your videos.
no, if you get a copyright strike, they can mute your VOD, but a copyright strike is a mark against you. I only have 1 copyright strike thanks to Reina. But yeah, I'm just gonna out that right thanks to Reina. Freaking MX Plays has gotten a grand total of 8 strikes in their entire career. And that's all been in the last 2 years, I think it was, they said. They just released a video like 2 days ago explaining the whole situation and whatnot, because they just appealed and got a second strike removed off their channel. They were at 2 strikes. And it's for dumb shit. They still review meme videos, and it's things like this kid's firing fireworks off in the distance, you know, ha ha hee hee, this is funny and fun, you know, and then he shoots a firework and it almost hits his dad. No injuries occurred or whatnot. YouTube striked them for that. Because a child shouldn't have fireworks, apparently. There's this video where this dude literally reaches up and grabs a hornet nest, with hornets and all. Like, not hornets, wasps.
Oh, that one.
He literally reaches up, grabs the wasp nest, and then just eats it. Right?
Yeah,
Right? The original video's got like 1.5 million views. MX Plays reviews the video, and they get a strike for animal abuse.
What?
Exactly. YouTube is going through some
Go strike the
absolute
original source.
That's exactly what MX Plays is pointing out. Every single video that they're getting strikes for, they're pointing out the original videos. There's like 3 or 4 of all these original videos, like 3 or 4 copies, and they all got like 1 million plus views, but MX Plays is the one getting struck. So they're literally pointing out, and a lot of the stuff. No. Some of these things are from humans. They had one video get reviewed by 3 different content checkers. One of them hit them with one different kind of thing, like let's just say the kid was playing with fireworks, right? Almost hitting his dad. One of them's like, "Oh, wait, that's bodily injury. We can't have that in there." It almost hit his dad, but didn't hit his dad. The other 2 curators were like, "Hey, this is a kid playing with fireworks. That's not safe. Hey, this kid's playing with fireworks. That's not safe." But meanwhile, the original video is out there. I think they said 4 times. There's 4 different copies out there that have over 1.5 million views. They ain't been touched. Only MX Plays got touched. And got 3 different curators, and those 3 different curators hit them for 2 different things. So like, even YouTube's curators are not in touch with each other.
No.
So YouTube's like currently under
such
fire.
A big company.
Why would they know it? Why you think they would have more? I don't know, curators and a better standardized system or something like that. But literally
keeping your system clean. That's crazy talk.
But MX Plays reached out, and people like Jeremy from the Quartering, Markiplier, and a couple other folks all spoke out against it, and MX Plays managed to get the most recent strike they got, which was strike number 2, taken off their channel, because literally like 2 other versions of this meme video exist with over 1 million views, and it's not right that MX Plays gets the strike and those 2 remain up. So they're now creating. I would agree.
Like if they take down the other
channels or the other videos, well, yeah, then it would be a little more balanced. But MX Plays has literally asked again and again to YouTube, you know, just tell us to remove the video. We will remove it, hands down, no arguments. You know, we don't care if whatever most of the reasons are bullshit. They would rather just remove the videos for bullshit than to suddenly get hit with a strike. But YouTube's like right off the bat, just strike. We don't want to communicate with you, no nothing. We're just gonna give you a strike, and then you got to figure out what the fuck's gonna go on from there. And then they got to reach out to people and start kind of ask questions like, why was this striked? There's these many copies out here that exist. Why am I getting the one targeted?
We'll get back to you in 2 weeks via email.
Yeah.
Very vaguely too.
And then like they've had instances where they point out the other multi-million, you know, view videos, and it's like, okay, we'll remove the strikes, and they remove the strikes, no problem. But then if they don't have a video that's like over 1 million views, and they're like, hey, this video's got like 50,000 views, why am I getting striked for it? YouTube curators will actually hammer down on them harder because they're asking for an appeal on a video that doesn't have 1 million views. So then they go at them harder because they asked for a review on that whole thing. So unless like the video has like 1 million views, you know, if they try and appeal a video that they created, they get hammered harder, which is not right. So YouTube's currently like YouTube is currently under fire from a lot of its content creators for this very inconsistent system that's hitting, and mostly MX Plays, because the MX Plays just keeps getting pounded left and right because they have very exploratory content. So yeah, that's happening on YouTube. So now I'm kind of a little bit nervous on Touhou Tuesday's front.
Hi Tuesday. You definitely know we'll definitely post on you literally 3 years from now.
Oh, speaking of that, my friend's got the hard drive.
Oh, there you go.
So, for everyone else that doesn't know, I have a lot of spare hard drives. I loaded all the Touhou Tuesday episodes that we've up to, we didn't get last week on there, but we did get...
You did keep a copy, right?
Yeah, I got the copy of everything.
Oh, why
Don't worry.
That's crazy.
Don't worry.
Good.
Don't worry. I still got, like, I didn't, like, copy and then delete all the stuff. No, I plugged in the hard drive, I put all the stuff on it, and then pulled it off, gave it to my friend. He's, I think it's tomorrow he heads back up to northern Georgia, and he's gonna plug the hard drive into his server, give me access, and then from here, I can tell YouTube to, or I can tell the servers to send the videos to YouTube, and it'll be my credentials and everything over a secure connection, and it'll be using the high-speed internet that's up there, and not my shit-ass internet down here that will freaking bug out every couple hours and then force restart. So we should probably next week start seeing a couple uploads every here and there.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, you know, you should not release all over 100 within the day.
No, that's
spread 'em out a little.
I don't think it's gonna like freaking. I don't think that there's that much internet to be up there. I'm probably gonna do like one every other day until we catch up.
Okay, yeah, that's better. That's better.
But it's okay, because it'll only take forever and a half to get through that content anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna take like a month uploading it every other day. It's gonna be like a month and a half.
So what you're saying is you need to move
2
more.
months. It's gonna be 2 months.
Yes, he does.
Wait, what? So what you're saying is
You just need to move north. That's all you gotta do.
Why do I gotta move north? Why do I gotta
Because
move north?
you're closer to Canada now. I have something about Canada.
No, I am so fucking far south.
That's- That is the wrong style of north, but
and
I'm
why does
talking
moving
miles.
north? Why
You're
does
talking very far miles?
Well,
like
You're talking states.
why is
I have
moving
found some
north gonna help with the
news,
upload schedule? Why is moving north gonna help with the upload schedule?
Because if you move north, you'll get a better internet connection than what you have right now.
Well,
That's
if I just
true.
move to a decent house with a decent internet connection, then that'll fix my problem, honestly. Like my previous house, the wiring was off, but I was getting internet that was in the top 10% of the United States. Just the wiring in the house was all kinds of fucked up.
Location there.
Yeah, I was getting I was in the top 10% in America with like that type of speed that I had, or at least I should have been having. But the wiring in my previous house was so shit that my internet is bobbing up and down like a dolphin, I think was a quote.
Have you
Yep.
heard?
I could
My
literally
internet
watch.
is a
I
dolphin.
could.
Legacy
My
Eve?
internet is a dolphin. I could literally watch my internet go in and out on stream. It was stupid.
Oh my god. Yeah, especially when you upload not. But have you heard about Legacy Eve? He's making a big road trip.
I mean,
Across 11 states.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm gonna
Wait,
shoot.
sounds
At the end of this month, I'm gonna
sounds
fly.
like going to California to me.
Yeah, I know. Sounds like I'm gonna sell. Me and Evie are gonna just show up at my sister's wedding and on fire.
Oh my
Yep.
god. All I know is that pretty much his end destination is at Reina's house. So
Yep.
Oh fuck! I wonder. No, I'm not gonna be in.
Yeah,
Nevada.
have
Shit.
fun with that. Oh my god, you're not even joking. Damn it.
What?
what? You thought I was joking?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Evie's gonna be in Las Vegas. Evie, you could literally
I
visit
told
Reina.
you he's gonna visit Reina.
Clearly.
Wait, are you legit? Are you legit visiting Reina?
No, there's no way he's actually doing that. I'm going to straight up. I'm pretty like I feel like this road
He's
trip
going
is
to
for
Las
business.
Vegas. Why would you not meet up with her? It's
Well,
not like
consider this. As far as Rana's like activity in YouTube, Rana hasn't been very active in the time that Evie has been into Touhou Tuesday, right? And
Not to
Evie's
mention
been
it's
more
also,
active.
like-
Evie's been more active on Virtual Cast than Touhou Tuesday. So really, Rana probably really doesn't even know Evie that well as more than just, you know, that dude that's in the channel every other, like, or every few
Not to
streams
mention,
that she's been
Raina
in.
probably is not the greatest with people just randomly showing up on her doorstep.
Yeah,
Just gonna
that too.
say.
Considering her father might not like that, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he could. I mean, I definitely could. If I was going to Las Vegas, I could definitely like knock on the door and be like, "Hey, Raina, what's up?" And her dad,
Yeah,
I've met
because
her
you
dad.
met we met the guy.
Yeah, we've
This-
met her father. We've
Evie,
met
on the other
Raina in
hand,
person.
like
Ye-
I don't. What's he actually? Did he ever go up to the room with us? Or?
Oh my god.
Evie?
I don't think he did. I think he was just at the shoot.
Fuck. Yeah, I think he was just at the shoot. Evie, have you ever been to the Broho party?
I sent this for delivery. That'd be...
He sent like he's now sent like question marks. Okay.
Alright,
Evie,
yeah, I didn't
Broho.
think so.
No. Okay.
I'm gonna
yeah,
give
next-
you something,
next-
something very, very
Next-
suspicious, and whatever you gotta deliver to her doorstep.
No.
Next time we
Still
go to a
no.
convention, next time we are capable of going to a convention, Evie, I'm hijacking you one of the weekend nights.
We're
and
stealing
I'm
you.
go-
That's simply put. You're
Yeah,
wasted
we're gonna
by 60.
drag you.
Doesn't
we're
matter.
gonna
We'll
drag
still
you into a
steal
Broho
you.
party. We're gonna drag you into a Broho party.
Man.
He says, okay, yeah. So go ahead and like just get used to the idea that from now on, like one of your nights,
We'll
you're
just
getting free
we'll
drinks.
just rob you. Or
Yeah, we'll
sorry,
just
no,
rob
not rob
you.
you. Kidnap you. That's the
We'll
word.
kidnap you, drag you
Kidnap.
up to a hotel room, and give you free alcohol, Doritos and chips and stuff like that, and force you to play games.
Yeah, about that October thing. So
Can it be
speaking of
October?
games, I believe we've got a mid show today. I have no idea how
yeah.
it's gonna work though.
Okay, we're gonna see how this goes. The fact that this
So it's gonna break immediately.
yeah, it probably is gonna break immediately. Let me go to my admin notes. Copy link.
Then you gotta
Copy
put it
link.
into this video thing.
Oh dear.
Which, by the
Yeah.
way, I'm pretty sure the camera cannot see the video player right now.
No, it can't. I'm gonna
No, they
play the.
can't.
I'm gonna play the raw footage on OBS, but we're gonna both see it live on that screen so that we can comment on it as it
as
it
it
unfolds.
actually plays.
Yeah, so that we get to see at the same time, and the people watching get to see it on their own thing. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, and the fact that I'm missing a hand makes this stupid difficult.
Hold on, do you want me to...
Well, if you don't activate the player, I still don't see the player, so...
Yeah, like I think I saw.
There we go.
in-
Okay, so you guys make sure the video player's up here. Make sure you guys see it.
I
Do you
see it.
Jack? You see it? Do you see it,
I see
Flores?
now.
Okay, so we're gonna go to video. Video,
Let's see if
okay,
it-
URL. Okay. Paste.
This
Okay,
is
that went in.
Potentially a good sign.
This is potentially a good sign. This is working. This is working. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a juggler show on my end, right? I'm gonna click song 5, which is the mid show, which should immediately play
The
our little
replay,
video, and then
or whatever.
I will then hit enter on my keyboard at roughly the same time, and then we will see it playing live in our view so that we can
Live.
comment on it
I got a
live.
feeling something is going wrong.
Yeah,
I don't
something's
think
gonna
it's-
go wrong probably. But you know what? We're winging it.
It's Touhou Tuesday. We do it.
We do
live.
it live. Here we go. Oh, fudge. Okay, I've now.
Isn't this like the worst part of
There we
my
go.
No.
Okay, I just realized
Now-
when I did my sound deck thing or my stream deck to hit the button, it actually muted us. So I get to explain it again. We get to explain it again, everyone.
Nothing's ever gonna
So
take us
we're
down.
watching it live all together in the studio. Oh, there goes the
You got
first
two
continue.
continues left.
I feel so
Wait,
embarrassed
hold
by the
up.
whole run.
Hold up. You have 2 continues left, but what's the word I'm
Yeah,
looking for?
just enjoy it. So this is
I thought you were
Flores.
supposed to get 5 continues, not 4. I guess I think
he's got it on
I am
easy.
terrible at this
Easy?
game. Keep that in mind. I haven't played it a lot.
Oh yeah, I understand.
This is Flores on easy. This is the Yuyuko boss at Perfect Cherry Blossom. And
Final
I
boss.
literally uploaded this onto YouTube to play in the studio live so that we can watch it live while it plays on Touhou Tuesday.
Bubbles
So
didn't
we
even have to go.
literally just watched Flores now just running the bullets. He's literally like chasing after them like they're candy. Nice
Hey,
death
you bombed
bomb.
that one. That's what I was
He
waiting
death bombed
for,
that
is when
one
you'd actually
really
start
well.
using your bombs. Oh, here comes
So-
the bubbles.
So yeah,
Oh,
once
you
I get
didn't
like
use the
I
thing,
don't.
but can
Oh
you
god,
live?
I gotta make sure the internet's not dying out for OBS.
It might.
No, it's holding. It's holding. It's holding. It's barely holding,
Oh,
but it's
you-
holding.
Is Flores holding?
Yeah. See, this
Can
is something
Flores
that's
hold
gonna be a
this?
little. This is gonna be something that would be
Hey,
a little
Flores
more
hold-
common.
Held through a non-spell. That's awesome.
This might be a little more common. Oh, I love this. I love. He
And
he
then
just
immediately
ate that
Or
one.
something.
He just ate that one,
I
and then he's
assume
like,
this
"Oh,
is
I'm ready for it."
blind.
And then it explodes and takes him out
Are
again.
you sure this is? Are you sure
Yes, this
I
is
get
your-
to defeat her? This is really.
No, Flores. I named this video on YouTube set to private. Flores tries. Okay.
Hey, and that's all I'm asking for. You try. And
Yep.
you're doing alright.
Somewhat.
And then
He's
it's-
doing
oh,
all
you're
right.
so
Oh,
screwed now.
yeah, I was about
There
to
it
say.
goes.
There's one left. Here we go.
Now the
Full
real
power
question
mode.
is,
Oh, I can't
all
watch
you need
this.
to do is bomb. Do-do-do-do-do. All you need is bombs.
All you need is bomb.
I think I'm gonna try this boss again and maybe not die as often.
There's the bombs.
Wow, I
I think
actually
you'll
got the
still die.
videos pretty. I got the videos pretty damn fucking close to being synced up.
You
exactly.
did. You did.
I am proud of
Oh.
myself, guys. I counting this as a win. Look at Flores getting like stuck
Hey,
in the
Flores
wall.
didn't immediately die again.
And
Hey!
hey! It's a nice death bomb. Nice death
That
bomb.
wasn't even a death bomb. That was just a regular bomb because he thought he was gonna die.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought I heard the I heard the pachoon. Well, you made a good call there, because yeah, you were pretty fucked. You're not Ninja who fucking does micro.
I saw what he did. That's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
It's not
Like,
impossible.
I looked at that. I'm
For
like,
me.
okay, this is doable.
No, let me get my friend Toshido Nico to send something that's absolute bullshit, because you're
God.
gonna laugh at it. No, actually, I think he already sent it. I just need to ask him to send it again, because I think I lost it somewhere. But yeah, Toshido Nico did something that was like 7 micro dodges in like a 10-second span.
Can all right? Can Flores survive 60 seconds of bullets? This is the question.
With 2 lives,
This is,
1
no,
bomb.
I die here.
Spoilers.
Oh.
1 death.
2 more to go. All right, there's the safety bomb.
Yep, he's being safe. You gotta be safe. It's better to bomb than to die. Oh,
You're saying?
It's better to bomb than to die, Flores. Remember that. When in doubt, bomb.
Without a doubt, stop moving.
There we go. He's got
Yeah.
1 bomb. He's got 1 bomb, ladies and gentlemen. One
All he
bomb.
needs.
Oh!
And it's gone.
GG. Oh, guess what?
He only had 15 seconds left. He could have finished the fight. Yeah, you were 15 seconds from the end.
Touhou Tuesday, you're
Hi,
live.
A friend or family member who recently traveled with Marriott recommended you to receive a complimentary week vacation. For more info, press 0 now. To opt out, press 2 now.
You know, we're just gonna press 2.
Thank you. Your phone number will be removed within the next 72 hours.
Aww.
We
72 hours!
inconvenience you may have caused. Goodbye.
And now they're gonna berate me with more calls. I'm gonna, like, if they literally call again, I'm literally just gonna be all like, I'm just gonna say, hey, I'm gonna pick up and say, like, I'm gonna push the number 1, and then I'm just gonna, like, freaking go through their system. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you guys said you're gonna remove me in 72 hours, and, that's total bullshit. Also, I got a
no, it's
question.
absolute bullshit. That means they can just call you more. That's why
Yeah,
you
they
just,
just call me more.
either do nothing, say nothing, or you literally mock the person on the other end of the line by telling them random things.
I don't want to mock the person directly.
It's not necessarily like mocking. It's just like I
Also, got
like
a question.
pizza.
I got a question, guys. How many of y'all have Facebook Messenger on your phone? I literally legit have a question here.
I think I was forced to
I
do
have-
it once.
I have Facebook
I don't intend to
Live
use it.
Messenger. Plus, it is completely blocked from ever running in the background.
Okay. Well, for those that do have Facebook Messenger on your phone, do you every now and again get like a notification that pops up on your phone on a message that you got like 6 hours ago, and it just pops up again like it's a brand new message, even though you've already seen it and responded and everything? 'Cause I just got
Considering
that.
I don't get contacts on Facebook, no.
Oh, I get
Like
contact
I
on
think the
Facebook all
last
the-
conversation I
Facebook
had on
tries to do
Facebook
that to me
was
because on
Oops.
Instagram and on Facebook itself, like, hey, check this out, it's recommended, and it does that like a normal, a normal notification. Because I am so inactive on the platform, it just literally tries to bait me into, checking out the
Using it
website.
again. Yeah.
I don't care about recommendations.
the
Please,
last message
Flawless,
I
add more
sent
friends.
was a
Please,
month
Flawless,
ago.
add more, follow more people.
Okay. Yep.
Begging you.
Apparently Evie's getting it. Oh, the video's playing again. Let's just.
Oh, hi, let's play another video. That's
Delete that.
cool.
There we go. Cool. We got that wiped out.
So that's
cool.
Flores is finally done.
Yep, that's Floris's thing. It took me like a freaking 30 minutes to
Ever.
do that. It took forever to do it, but then the act of doing it took me like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I tried to
but I
first
definitely
use like
thought
a
it was gonna
YouTube.
be like
I tried to
more
use like
than
a
just the
YouTube
end,
Clipper
but-
website where I literally just give them a link and I tell them, hey, I need this segment, this beginning to this end time, and give me the video file. But none of the freaking services worked, so I had to pull the whole video and then put it into a video editor and then snip the bits out. Which I do have the freaking DaVinci installed, but just to get it done fast and whatnot, and I already knew that Camtasia could do it like really easy, I went ahead and just used Camtasia for that real quick. But I am working on a couple other things in DaVinci. I will be starting them if I have this whole weekend off. I will start on it this weekend. Hopefully.
I can give you a little hints here and there as well. Like
I'm
actually,
pretty sure I can
I'm
figure
actually
good things
using
out.
the keybinds of Premiere Pro in it, and there's a very handy keybind to it, like Q and W, something like that. And one is
Okay.
like, okay, so you have your arrow here, and if you press Q, then it deletes the whole video before it, so and pulls it back, and it just makes your whole editing process
Oh god,
10
that's
times
scary.
as quick.
That's scary. One button push and I can delete so much. Oh fuck, that's scary. I'd rather just highlight it all and then just cut and then just ignore the fact that I just cut it all. But yeah, I'm gonna work with this thing.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
blessing.
try. I'm gonna
Those
try
key
and
presses
make
are
a
blessing in
new.
Premiere in DaVinci everywhere.
I'm gonna try and make a new virtual cast transition instead of like the whole, the things that close.
Yeah.
And then you hear
It's
the
like,
badoop and
thanks
it opens
for
back up.
watching. We've been
Yeah.
doing stuff.
No. The transition scene. You know when I like flip from scene to scene, you got those doors that close and then it makes that little beep sound with a little light and then it opens back up. I'm gonna try and make a new transition scene using DaVinci as a test ground and create a new virtual cast transition. And if that goes well, I'll be able to push forward and get Touhou Tuesday a new transition scene. Yeah, but it's gonna.
That sounds like a job for
like,
out of
like,
After Effects, but okay.
But like everything else, it's just gonna take. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna stress it. Good quality comes with good time.
Let the good times roll.
Good times roll. In fact, can I force the transition to happen again?
Force it.
No, I can't. Yeah, see, that's the classic transition that we got. That's what I've been using like ever since I freaking started figuring out OBS. That was like my first transition from the get-go.
Yo.
I mean, hey, it paid off. I really got to go to Gen.
Yeah, Gen Con. I've heard Gen Con's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of cons are really good, but I really only stick with like AWA and Con.
I like being just local because I don't like travel.
Well, hey, if I go to another convention that's like really far out, check if you want me to. Like, I can probably like what's that? MTAC. I've been wanting to go to MTAC. If I drive up to Atlanta and pick you up, and then we both go to MTAC, would you be willing to go to MTAC with me?
Maybe, I don't know.
Just say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll not say yes. I will not say yes right now.
I'm not gonna push check into anything that he's not comfortable with.
I'll go with you.
That's
You're
not
way
the
the fuck
issue.
on the other side of the world. You're way the
like,
fuck on the other side of the world.
it's not necessarily the issue of going to the place. I'll say that. The travel part's not the issue. The finances.
Oh yeah.
It's more of like,
wow.
so how much is the hotel room every day? Oh, like $90 a night or so.
Shit. Hang on.
That's
a
like
little expensive with rooming.
it's way. I mean, it is less expensive if you have like 7 other people.
But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out here. I forget who it was that I did last time, but the times that I get a room and then like I have like friends rent a room for me. For the ones that are having a hard time, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'll often cover for them, and I'm willing to cover for you.
Probably. That's still. Again,
And I'll feed you too. I'll feed
think
you too.
about it. I'll think about it.
I will give you free room and free food and a convention. All you gotta do is cover your convention ticket. Good to go.
That one might be the fine part. Like in that case, I'd probably be fine. Though at the same time, I would try and pay back other things. Like I don't know, driving there. If we're driving, it's like I can drive your car.
You don't want to drive my car. Did you see the most recent?
Never mind.
Did you just see my most recent video I uploaded on the Facebook?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, my car has been updated by Bethesda.
Yeah, it was. That was impressive.
Flores, go to Facebook. I've got a Facebook post that's all about you. So you need to go and look at that anyway. But go to Facebook, look at the Facebook post or the Facebook video I recently just uploaded, and then like scroll down a little bit further, and you'll see a post that I mentioned you in. So while you do that, we can continue the chit chat. But shit, what was I gonna say?
Facebook. FBI, open up. Wait, where's the I? It's Facebook International, right?
It's FB.
You're right. It is Facebook International.
Goes to FB. Evie's gonna go.
Features updated.
Yeah, my car has been updated by Bethesda.
I mean, you make a very valid point of, yeah, no one's gonna steal your car.
Yeah, no one's gonna steal my car. If I take that and hide that, ain't nobody gonna steal my car. Boris is gonna laugh at it.
Jesus.
Yeah, like literally, like when I put that screw in, I don't know if like a sleeve on the inside of it has twisted. Oh god, why are you running? I think a sleeve on the inside of the stick shift like twisted and got in the way, and so like that screw bites that sleeve, and so that sleeve can't move up and down when I push that button on the side. So I literally have to like try and like work.
My car now.
So I literally have to like try and work that sleeve back into position and then put the screw in, because that screw was able to go in all the way and it not pose an issue. But I took the thing off, cleaned it, and I stuck it back on, and I couldn't get the screw in right. So yeah, I probably bunged something up while cleaning it. So now I can't have the screw on. So I just set it on top. So now when I want to shift gears, I gotta grab the thing, push it down, then push the button in. Oops. Push it down, then push the button in, and then shift to whatever gear I want, and then I can let go. So that's become my car.
Hi, car. How are you
Yep,
today?
yep,
It's
yep.
a car.
But you know what? It's got character, and that's why I like old cars, because they do have character, and they last a hell of a lot longer than some of these cars they build today. I don't know how many times I've said this. From like 2003 is probably, I would probably say 2003 is the last year that good cars were made, and it's like 2004 and up. The cars were basically made to go 80,000 miles and then go shit on you. Like all of a sudden everything just starts breaking down in them, everything starts falling apart. They made cars out of cheaper metal and like start cramming as many computer components in there to freaking like tell you
Gotta
all
be
kinds
a
of
computer.
Yeah, they start cramming all the parts and everything in there as compact as they can. You can't work on it by hand. You got to go to the manufacturer. They literally started putting nitrogen gas inside tires. So now you can't go to a basic gas station and put air in your tires. No, you got to go to a dealership to get them to put nitrogen gas in your tires, because
Wait,
it'll
what?
mess with the pressure sensors in your tires that tells your car's computer, hey, this tire's flat. You put normal air in there, your system's gonna basically be screaming the entire time your tires are flat, even though they're not flat. So then you got to go to a dealership, and then they gotta take all the air out of your tires and then redo them and then refill them with nitrogen gas just to fix the thing, so they can charge you a fucking shit ton for that. I hate
Which
cars
one
that are
car
beyond
manufacturer does
2000. Yeah, I hate cars that are beyond 2004 because they are literally built to break down on you. Older cars, fucking hell, they're built to last. Like my previous car, 250,000 miles.
That is reliable.
My
I worked on it myself, and it's just
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had a car, like, one of my friends, literally, when I used to work at Waffle House, one of my friends, he used to drive his car through demolition derbies. And this was his common car, right? And you want to know what one of his many fixes to a lot of things? He one time cracked his radiator, right? And you know what he did?
Yeah.
He cracked an egg, and he poured the egg into the radiator, started up the engine, and started driving around. As soon as that egg started trying to leak through that crack, it cooked, and it sealed the crack.
Fucking hell, why?
And
Because eggs.
This was his commute car. He went through 5 rallies
I kind of feel like
in
that's
that
a
car.
lie, but okay, sure.
No. I saw the car itself. He would drive the car up to the Waffle House. No joke. I saw this beat up piece of shit in there in the parking lot, and he would tell me all kinds of things that he would do to fix his car and keep it running and whatnot. And one of the things was he cracked like 2 eggs into the radiator, and it's good to go. He told me that his next car, he was going to go ahead and like pre-crack 2 eggs in there, because the egg's not going to cook. Because the egg's not going to cook until it hits that that crack in there and instantly seal it. So he said he's going to like go ahead and just crack 2 eggs in there and just start driving around in the rally. And if his radiator cracks again, it's just going to fix itself really quick. I wouldn't recommend putting egg. I mean, he literally treated his cars like shit, like legit shit, but they still ran. But all of his cars were like built in the 80s.
What
So they
makes
were
him
fucking
think that
tanks.
The egg won't rot. Create gas or something else.
Well, he's not like keeping it in there all the time. He's just like before he would go out into the lot. where the demolition derby is happening.
Right.
Crack him in there, go out there, probably have his fun, and if he cracks his radiator, it's solved. If not, drain the radiator, flush it out, put in new coolant, probably good to go for however long he's gonna commute to work in that piece of junk from. But yeah, I literally saw like the piece of crap. I saw the piece of crap that he was driving, and I was like, man, that car is like really roughed up. And he's like, yeah, I went through 4 demolition
I went through
derbies
so
and
many eggs on this, you have no idea. I went through an entire dozen of eggs.
But yeah, I noticed when his car died because he showed up in a slightly newer car, and I'm like, what happened to the other beat up car? He go, oh, it didn't make it through the 5th rally, man. So I got this new one. It's about
Oh yeah, only
I got it
the
for 800.
5th rally did it.
The 5th rally did it in. But like literally, like he bought a new car and he bought it for like $800, and it's newer and it looked better, but it was still a piece of shit. And he started driving that one through the rallies, and that's literally what he did for fun. Was his hobby was demolition derbies.
Buy beat up cars and drive them through.
Driving them through demolition derbies and going to work in them.
That, you know, eventually, in theory, you're gonna run out on old cars, right?
Eventually, but there's so many old cars, and even then, you could probably go to a junkyard and pluck a car that someone just gave up on, fix it, and then start driving it again. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. People get a new car and like nobody wants to do a trade-in for this piece of junk car. Just send it to a junkyard where people can like pull scrap parts from it. You probably go to the freaking junkyard dealer and be like, what's your best looking car out there? You know, what car looks like it's gonna be, you know, still running. They'll take you to whatever car is out there and be like, this one I just got in like last week. I think it's still good. It's just the owner just didn't want to deal with selling or whatnot. You can probably get it for like $500. You got yourself a car that runs out of a junkyard.
Jesus, $500. That's
Wow,
nothing.
that's
Yeah, you just got to get like a freak. You then got to go through and get like a new title and stuff like that. You know, you got to get the car recertified and whatnot, because once the title hits the junkyard, that title gets trashed. That car then labeled, you know, garbage and whatnot. But then you got to like go through valuations, you know, emission testings and stuff like that. You can get a car out of a junkyard, no problem.
Oh,
It's
through
just-
emissions? You better not get a Volkswagen then.
Yeah. Well, America's very loose with emissions testing.
Yep. God. As long as your battery isn't dead, you can do an emissions test.
I have
As long as you can start up your car,
first
you
dibs
can
on
do an
N-Type
emissions
Hotel. Come
test.
stay with us.
In some sense, I am kind of envious of what kind of temperatures you have in America, like stable temperatures.
Oh man, don't you love our?
Oh my God, Georgia weather is like so stable. Oh God, I mean, shit,
Yep.
it might be
that
snowing in
it
February and then
doesn't-
like
Hold on,
90-degree
but
temperatures.
I'm just
the
gonna
next
type
day.
in
0
images
degrees
of Georgia
Celsius.
weather real quick.
Or 10.
Yeah,
Uh,
just flood Touhou Tuesday with whatever you find, check, because I'm pretty sure.
Dang
When
it.
it comes,
I just
when
have
it,
to go
Flores,
meme.
Flores, I'm not kidding. When
I
it literally
said
comes to America,
I didn't say Georgia, but I guess
Georgia is America.
Georgia is the
Erica, you
America.
dingus.
me and Czech are both in Georgia, so literally, when you said in America, you're getting the perspective of these two people who are in perhaps the most chaotic weather state in America. We will literally have it snowing at the beginning of the week, and then at the end of the week, it'll be 90-degree weather. No joke, it has happened.
I don't know what 90 is.
90 degrees Fahrenheit, which
It's
would
like
be
35 Celsius, I think.
35?
That's not that
Oh,
hot.
jeez.
It's not that hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
sorry,
And
Eric,
that's not even the hottest yet, because Georgia, it commonly reaches like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, actually, 95
105.
is 35 Celsius.
Oh wow, okay, so yeah, we hit about 35 Celsius, and we can't,
35 ain't that bad.
and we
Yeah,
can get up.
for
We
you.
can get in the summer. We can get up to like 105 sometimes in midsummer. It gets
Oh,
cooking
man.
out here.
So like,
And it's-
I don't know
40-ish.
why, but Europe
It's a
has
humid-
like these heat waves where it's,
It's a
like
hu-
42 degrees or something. For a
Is it
couple of
dry
days,
or
and
is it
it's terrible.
humid? Is it dry or humid?
Depends on where you are actually. I have been in humid environments. I've been in dry environments. Dry is better than humid though.
Okay, if you want to know what it's like to be in Georgia summer, go get a washcloth. Go get a washcloth. Boil a pot
I've
of water.
experienced that in Florida.
Put yeah, okay, you're close enough right there then, okay. You've been in the Florida in the middle of summer?
I used to have like asthmatic how do you call it, symptoms and stuff as a kid. I literally could not breathe for
I
the first 2
personally
days
laugh
in
at this
Florida.
one. I personally laugh at that one so bad.
Yeah, Legacy's sitting here at Night Force. Remember the old Sears AC commercial? And he's like, oh gosh, it's so hot. And he's
It's
like,
gonna be another scorcher. Scorcher. I'll do
like,
it today. You'll call
yeah.
now.
and then he looks at her and he's like, I'll call now. It's like AC Aces.
Yeah.
Sears AC
But,
system. Get
Legacy,
this for this
we've
much.
been talking
Installation
about gasoline
free.
prices, right? How many hours could I drive again for you to have some
What is
amount
stable
of money?
gas prices?
I don't know what we
I
said.
don't even bother looking at gas prices anymore because I just know I'm gonna have to get gas. I have to get gas. I don't even look at the prices anymore. I just choke it up with like, oh look, this week it cost me $35 to fill up my tank, and then the next week it's like, oh look, it's $18 to fill up my tank. It gets expensive. It's stupid. It's Georgia's gas prices just
wow!
all over the
I fill up
fucking
my gas
place.
tank. It's about €100, which
Said
is
tomorrow's
like
gonna be a scorcher.
$120.
$3.75 is what you're paying there. Okay, I think it's like $2.95. I think it is. I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't even look. I literally got gas like yesterday.
Yeah,
and I
you
didn't
pay
even
about
look.
a liter. Like, listen up. My liters
We pay
are
by the
your
gallon.
gallons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. But seriously, like, what you pay for a gallon? No. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I'll pay.
Yeah,
for
like how many liters is in a gallon? Like 3.75.
Let's
Is it
see.
3?
1 liter
call it
is
more easy to count.
0.2 U.S. liquid gallons.
So 5.
So,
five
no,
liters?
No, 4 is right.
No?
4 is more right. I think
4
it was
is
like
right? Okay.
0.25.
Okay, so
Anyway,
yeah,
It's
we
four,
pay
it's
a lot.
four. Easy that way.
four liters makes a gallon. So Flores, whatever price you got, times that by 4, and that's basically what we got. And then most of our cars have like 10 to 20 gallon
times 4.
tanks.
Okay. Let me.
So say what you're paying for a liter.
I recently filled up my gas tank for because it's Corona, right?
Sure.
It's a lot cheaper now than it used to be. I pay
Yep.
$1.64 per liter. So do that times 4.
Yeah, that's
160.
bullshit compared to
Wow.
us.
Wow.
164.
Wow.
So I
We pay about that much per gallon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let
and
me
our
get a
cars have
calculator.
like 10, and if if it's a bigger car like a truck or an SUV, it's about 25 gallon tank.
I mean, to be fair, my old SUV
Okay, so
was
it's
like a
about
28 gallon
6
tank.
6.56 euros per gallon,
But-
which is about $8.
Yeah, that's about 4 times what we pay at minimum.
Yeah.
So
4
$8 per
times?
gallon. Imagine that. Imagine you filling up your truck. $8 per gallon. How many gallons goes in your gas tank?
Well, let's do some simple math.
And how
real quick.
quick do you run out
Oh,
of it?
I can go ahead and tell you. A friend of mine or a coworker of mine was just
That
telling me
would be
about how he filled up his truck.
$224 for me.
Yeah.
Wow. While you're thinking about that, why don't you drink something?
Oh, you're hydrating. Cool.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're hydrating.
Hello, Zvanka. My man, how are you doing?
Like so, hydrate.
I returned
um,
to pluck ass feathers and then force them down someone's drink. And I'm all out of feathers.
Oh no.
Alright.
Okay, so-
Imagine 40 cents for a liter of petrol.
Oh my
40 cents
god.
really.
Holy that's
What the
cheap.
hell? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's-
I would instantly make like I would instantly.
Yeah,
go
that's
on a
that's
road trip.
essentially what it is in America. Is about 40 cents of.
Yeah, that's what I have here.
40 cents.
40
Yeah.
US.
I remember back in like the 90s when it was literally 25 cents a liter. I remember back in the 90s when it was 25 cents. And like I used to think, I remember like going to a trip in like middle school, And one of the
Mate.
pictures I took was
Ouch.
like
Ouch,
180
there were so
was a
many
such an
gas
absurd
stamps.
price at the time. Just like, the fuck
I'm
is
gonna like
this?
my barbecue with that. If it's so
Yeah.
cheap.
Cut down to 96 cents. Yep.
How much is currently like night and check paying for per gallon, liter, whatever?
Yeah. Right now, it's about 170, 180. I haven't gone to
Where
fill
you
up in
are?
a long time.
I just filled up last week, and
Here, I can. If you give me like 5 minutes, I can drive down to the end of my street, see the gas station
Oh
there,
my
turn around, and come
gosh.
back.
Yeah,
Let me-
I'm thinking.
I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty
If-
sure you
if
can just
you-
pull up on.
If you
on
had
Google.
a European car, which is very, very, extremely fuel efficient, I think you're gonna be, you're saving so much money.
Yeah, but mind you, we don't really have a public transit system either.
Okay, so right now in my area, it is $1.86 for regular octane gas.
So if it's $1.86
maybe I
divided
should-
by
Maybe
4,
I should actually go over and fly over. Maybe fill up my gas tank with with some kind of.
oh yeah,
container
definitely
ship and
fly
then-
over
then-
with your car. So about 46.5
No,
cents.
not with my car. I mean, just fly over to the US, get like a container ship, just bring all the gasoline over back home, and enjoy it for a couple of years until the gasoline spoils.
It never got down $1.25. There is so much hate I have for you right now. No offense, but dang it, no.
Mm. Oh my god. America is such a wild and weird place.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We just gotta
Wait,
burn
hang
down
on,
the
hang
country
on.
with all our
Hang on,
gasoline and
here's-
then throw it
hang
into
on, hang
the California wildfires.
Okay. I got a question, and this might seem stupid, but is America the
Yes.
only place that gets hurricanes, or is there other places that get hit with
No.
hurricanes?
Well,
No, I was
Well,
in
there's-
Taiwan and
there's the
I got
Philippines.
hit by a hurricane
mean-
back then.
I guess
in
it-
Taiwan.
oh yeah.
in
Well, they
Taiwan-
get typhoons, right?
yeah,
Over
yeah.
the-
Typhoon,
I
yes.
over in the-
But a typhoon is essentially the same thing as a hurricane, I believe.
think it's a little harder.
Different, I think it's different spin direction.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Japan gets
But
hit
essentially,
very hard.
they're big
Indonesia
windstorms
sometimes.
that are massive rain from the ocean.
How
Yeah.
about the Philippines? Philippines gets hit quite often.
Yeah,
I
they get
guess.
hit.
Yeah,
But
that-
is it,
I'd
is
assume,
it
like-
typhoon or is it hurricane?
I would assume it's typhoon on the eastern side of the world, and on the western, it's
All
hurricane.
Hurricane.
natural disasters.
Okay,
Like
now
we're about to get hit
tornadoes.
with a nice hurricane here in
Seriously though,
Yeah.
US again.
I cannot understand the people in certain states. Like, oh my god, there's a hurricane and it destroyed everything, and let's
and
build
we just bunker
another
down.
house there.
Yeah, well, it's because that's just all we get. Some people just can't afford to go anywhere else. That's just where they are. That's where their family is. That's where their jobs are, and they can't help but just take it and build another house and just make sure that they have a shelter to run to. Sometimes we just don't got no choice. I mean, hang on. Here's another question: tornadoes. Does anywhere else in the world get tornadoes, or is it literally just Tornado Alley in the United States?
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
Tornado Alley because it's everywhere in the United States.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
all
I
over
told
the United
you
States.
that
I think it's
got
because
caught in one in Taiwan.
in Taiwan. So Taiwan was it a tornado or was it a water spout?
Tornado.
I know I'm pretty sure I'm being like classic American ignorant right here. But
I'm pretty sure
Oh, was it a
weather is
hurricane?
everywhere in
Tornado?
the
I'm
world.
not sure.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's weather, but like you do need like a situation. to
There
look
are
that up.
different types.
And there are a lot of things that like in America line up just right. Like you do have.
I mean,
the
I seem
flat
to
plains.
remember
Listen,
you have the
Australia got fire
mountains.
tornadoes.
I had water up to
Oh
my
yeah, okay.
knees
Australia
there.
does have fire, or yeah, Australia does have.
They have
tornadoes, so,
tornadoes
yeah.
too because light it on fire. They can have a
'Cause
fire tornado.
I've grown up and I was told that like you need like really ideal like situations to build tornadoes, and like I was told that the Colorado mountains is what creates the draft of wind that creates a tornado here in the United States, which is why it's known as Tornado Alley, which is like that strip right down the United States, which is like prime tornado.
By the way, speaking of weather, as I keep going back to the wildfires of California, apparently the ash and dust in California right now is actually generating lightning.
But yeah,
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
you know that
Is that
volcanoes
fake? Holy
erupting.
Yeah.
Volcanoes are erupting and putting like silt and stuff all up in the air. The particles like rub up against each other and it creates static, and then that's got to get discharged somewhere.
Oh my god.
And then it discharges in the
that's
form of a lightning
crazy.
bolt.
I do know that after everything burned down, and you have ashes everywhere. That's actually very good for plants to grow on.
It's good for plants, but it's not good for you to breathe in because you'll literally, like,
No.
It's okay. I'm sure your lungs can filter out dust.
I mean,
I'm sure they do.
I
Yeah,
mean,
then
by
you'll
now
suffocate.
everybody has a mask, so at least you're kind of protected.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to be those guys. God will protect
Okay,
us.
okay, Flores. Let me go ahead and say this, Flores.
We're
We have
America. We don't believe in masks.
we
That's some bullshit
literally
right there.
have
That's against
a
my
movement
freedom.
of people
I
who are
literally had to
against
argue. I
wearing
know.
masks. Even during the pandemic, there are people who are like, I refuse
No,
to
seriously.
wear a mask.
Yesterday there was a rally in Utah to ban masks, and like one of the things was like they got a like 5-year-old kid to walk up to the camera and say, "The flu has killed more people than the coronavirus," and I'm like,
I get
"Are
it.
you
Gotta get.
No,
Gotta
no.
get the
Who
pull
wants
the
rage?
heartstrings
I'm
back.
posting rage. I'm
He's posting
absolutely going
rage.
to post some
Oh
rage.
my
Just
God.
to put
I
to
don't
put this
like
in perspective,
it, but I'm
this
going
is-
to post it.
This is confirmed kill numbers right here, but literally there are more people who died from corona in America than there was that died in 9/11 at this point. And people still mourn 9/11, and then they want to like, say, oh well, it's just 1,900 people who died of corona. I mean, that's a small number, right? And then at the same
Yeah.
time, for September
We're
11th,
almost hitting the million on freaking global
yeah,
deaths.
but like freaking
But no one cares about
9/11, people are all like, oh, we lost 1,600 lives. It was so tragic. It's horrible. I mean, there's so many families that were affected, and I'm sitting here like, coronavirus has hit more, and it's happening now, and we have people who don't want to wear a mask. I'm gonna
Because
scream!
you know who like masks? Do you know who like masks? Child molesters love masks. That's a true
Oh my
statement,
God.
don't you
That
know?
is Jesus Christ.
That is
Jesus
literally an
Christ.
argument by
You know-
someone in this video.
Listen.
Uh,
Didn't I
I think
tell
that-
you a couple of
I think
days
there was a
ago
res-
that my parents are going to some sort of a church who is gonna go against the mask regulations and stuff?
Oh God, fuck no.
They're gonna have like a protest in like 2 weeks. I don't know.
There
I
was
don't
a
know what my
study.
parents are doing there, but
There was
It's my right as America.
I shared
Listen.
this not too long ago. It was literally a news article that was people who don't wear
Listen.
masks are associated with people with low cognitive ability. And then some dude commented, I don't know what low cognitive ability means, but I sure as hell ain't gonna wear a mask. And it's like, fucking hell, you just nailed the definition of this fucking whole article.
yeah,
This article's about you, you
Listen.
fucking dumbass.
Dad, I love you very much, but you can be very stupid sometimes.
Oh, old
So
people.
how was that rally? Apparently.
My
One day
my
you're probably
ex
gonna kill me with all
my
of your
ex mother-in-law
actions, but, you know.
does not believe in
Until
climate
then.
change,
To be fair,
and she thinks Bill. Go ahead.
Sorry, but like, just to counterpoint for your parents, it's like you, as a young person, will probably not die. Maybe have some everlasting effects, but you're probably not going to die. Your parents, on the other hand, yeah, they're going to die.
Yeah,
They are in the older demographic.
God,
I
yeah.
assume
yeah.
they are
Close
the
to
more
60.
likely to
Pretty close to
lose.
60.
Succumb. Yeah, they're in that range where they would have like underlying health effects and not a strong immune system. They're likely
you
going
think?
to.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't confirm 100%, but I think my mom's on heart medicine. She doesn't really
Oh
talk about
no.
it. But I think
Okay,
she
that's
is.
not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good for you again.
Yeah,
But
right.
my
They're
ex
both
mother-in-law.
overweight, They're out of shape.
Oh,
Someone
well.
has, heart problems. and-
My ex mother-in-law does
You're,
not believe in climate change, and she thinks Bill
Oh.
Nye is a lunatic.
I mean, there's plenty of people who do think Bill Nye's a lunatic. They're
But
not-
he's got degrees.
I
He's got
know.
degrees. Science,
like I said,
engineering
I'm saying
degrees.
people say this because it's like, Who the fuck cares? He's got degrees. I've got a degree too, but do I look like I'm smart?
Okay,
No.
look, feminism, artistic dance is not a degree. That's literally like, I saw someone who's complaining that like I deserve a job for my degree, and it's like, well, what's your degree? And like you look and it's like artistic feminist dance recitals, and it's like, you fucking got a degree in that? I didn't even know that
You
existed.
spent how much money in that?
You literally got something that's like people who get like some
I'm sorry,
like
gal,
some
but
sort
I
of
think you got
social
scammed.
social
I'm just
something
sitting
degree.
Here. Just
someone who gets like a
what is that study called? I'm gonna open a university with just only those courses. Gonna rake in
like
that money, you know?
feminist expressive dance recital or something like that. It was literally like
let me write
the
it down.
most
Let me write that
the
down.
most Karen SJW diploma I have ever heard of, and they're sitting there bitching, and it's a dude who has a feminist dance recital diploma thing. It's a dude who has like the side buzz cuts and the big thick ass glasses, like perfect like Twitter fact checker kind of guy. And like he's
my
making a
God.
demand that he gets a job, that he gets a job, he deserves a job that his diploma can provide for. And I'm sitting there like, I didn't even know.
What's your job that you could use this for?
I don't even know what
Listen.
profession would use that diploma. Are you gonna be a ballerina?
It doesn't matter what kind of papers you have there. It doesn't matter whether you're female or male or whatever you are. It's like how much the market values you, how much value you bring to the market.
Exactly.
I don't
think
you
pick
think
a
he's
profession.
bringing a lot of value to the market, so nobody wants him.
Yeah, checks drinking right. He just picked up the bottle.
I'm just sitting here, just like, we're ignoring the fact I've got a game design degree, and I'm just gonna drink some more alcohol here.
Yeah, like I picked my job based on like what was needed in the market, and they need mechanics and fast
Machiners.
Machine
People that can work with their hands.
high speed maintenance packaging machine blah 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 blah. I forget the professional term for it. There is a professional term for what I do.
Machiner go brrr.
No, high-speed packaging maintenance.
Not wrong
That's what
either.
it is. I am a high-speed packaging maintenance operator. I am educated in basic machinery, basic functions, and operations, and I am also safety verified, lockout, tagout trained, and everything else. Safe space or small space trained and whatnot. No, safe space. Yeah, no, tiny, small spaces is what I meant to say. Small space. You can literally die in a small space if there's like any kind of gas leak. Any kind of gas. If you're welding in a small space, you could potentially die because that torch can leak acetylene, and you'll just suddenly pass out, and no one will know because you're in a small space. You look like you're just at work, and you will literally suffocate right there on the site. You gotta keep stuff like that in mind. Because if you're inside of a tiny, I wish I had my other hand now, but if you're literally inside of a tiny tube and you're welding like a small crack at the bottom and you just pass out and your head just hits the wall and you literally just look like you're bending over your job and whatnot, and you sit there for 5 minutes, you're dead.
You are very
You're dead.
dead.
You suffocated. You
So
suffocated
speaking of
because
being
of
dead,
air
you should
displacement.
drink some water to make sure you don't die.
Yeah, drink. Wait. Fucking hell.
Maintenance goes brrr.
Yeah, you got to make sure, and you also got to make sure like you lock out, tag out, which is if you shut off a machine and then make sure you try and turn it back on and release any kind of air pressure or capacitors before you start working on it. Otherwise, you could potentially burn yourself, crush yourself, lose a finger, or get your heads caved in.
Yep.
Or you could get your arm busted open like an overcooked hot dog from several thousand, from like a couple of hundred amps just flowing through your arm.
Yep.
So yeah, my job's dangerous.
Don't
but
you
it's
love
also,
the work safety?
Yeah, that's why we have so much safety stuff. That's why we go through training like every 3 months. We go through training.
I'm so glad I can hire people to do that for me if I ever.
About that. That's not
yeah.
always the answer.
Yeah, I was before
Well,
I worked
hey,
at
listen.
Frito-Lay.
If there's gonna be an arm flying around, at least it's not mine.
I used to
Excuse me
before
for
I worked at
one
Frito Lay.
moment.
Before I
'Cause
worked
I've
at
been bad
Frito
about
Lay.
this.
Before I worked at Frito Lay, I used to work at Purdue Farms. Purdue Farms trained me and gave me the position of line safety advisor. Essentially, I got to wear a green hat, and if anything I said was unsafe, they had to correct it right then and there. They had to fix it. So if I saw someone open up a machine and start working on it without locking and tag out, I could write them up. If I looked at the bottom of someone's shoe and the soles were worn out, I could tell them, okay, you need to go and get a new pair of boots. They had to drop whatever the fuck they're doing and go get a new pair of boots. If someone
Like, would they have to go to like another store or something? Where like
no. At Purdue, we have
provided
our
by
own
the company.
Yeah, it's provided by the company. We have like a large at Purdue. We had a large stock of boot sizes. So if I told them,
Okay,
yeah, go get some new boots, you literally took your boots, gave it to the guy at the counter, and he would give you a new pair of boots, and then he'd like return the boots to the manufacturer to get resold. and then re-shipped back out to our company after it got cleaned, of course. So, you know, making sure that people had, you know, good soles on the bottom of their boots, making sure people were not standing pallets up on their sides. You would not believe how many ankles get broken a year from people standing up wooden pallets, and then they get knocked over and they just then nail someone right on the ankle. You will break their ankle.
I know it all the time. I actually know that problem.
Yeah, if you go up on a cherry picker to go replace a light and you don't wear proper harnessing gear, that's a safety issue. We literally had
a safety issue.
We had a report from another Purdue facility that this dude got in a cherry picker, went all the way up to the top, and started trying to replace a light bulb, but then he needed to move like an extra 3 feet. And so he had the controls up there to move the cherry picker, but he didn't have a safety vest on. And when he told the cherry picker to move forward a little bit, one of the wheels went over a grate that was covering a water drain system, but it went at it at a weird angle. The grate caved in on itself. The cherry picker literally tipped over 6 feet. The bottom half of it literally tipped over like just barely 6 feet. But with the length of, with the height that he was up there, the whole top of the cherry picker flung over at like a freaking like from noon over to 1 o'clock. He got thrown out of there. He didn't make it.
Nope.
He did not.
Dead
It was
man.
Essentially, he hit the wall. He hit the wall like he was a fastball.
Yeah, I've heard stories
that's
like
gonna
that.
kill you.
Like, you know,
Yeah, you'd be fucking surprised.
workers that they're making the buildings and stuff. You call them builders, right?
Yeah, construction workers.
They were all on a break, and this one guy just kept on building whatever and such, and like there was one wall that was in the makes of building, and it just crushed him because it got loose somewhere.
The Hoover Dam. There's actually dead bodies inside the Hoover Dam.
Oh, I believe that one.
No, it's straight up. They got the names of the people that died. That they could not find the bodies, but they know they went missing at the work site. So they know for sure that someone. They know they're dead and that their bodies are somewhere in the wall. They're in the dam somewhere. That's fucking scary when you look at your list of like people who clocked out during the day and you notice, oh, this guy didn't clock out. The next day comes around, you wait for him to come back in and he don't come back in. You're like, well, hang on, wait up, and then you get like a call from someone in the morning. Hey, Dave didn't show up from work today. You know, he didn't come home, and you're like, shit, he's probably fucking dead. In the dam this segment that we probably just put in yesterday. You know, it's sad.
Well, how can we find out? Well, we can't because the dam's in place now.
Yeah, you got like a freaking like 25-ton wall.
How many murders do you think were on purpose there?
I don't know. Probably not that
just
many.
Just ask the mob. I'm sure they'll tell you a good answer and give you a nice pair of concrete shoes for you. Make sure you're safe.
Oh god. But yeah, you'd be surprised how much is just at work accidents, just things you wouldn't think about, and they just, I'm gonna grab this, and that's it, they're dead.
All right. So,
I mean, wasn't there like a video? Okay, hit me. Oh, what time is it? Fuck.
I was gonna say.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like words. I'm saying words. I swear I'm saying words.
Yeah, there was words.
Shall we hit a song before we go?
Do we want to? Do we want
Shall
to
we
hit a
take
song, or
quick
do we?
song break?
Do we want to hit a song break, or do we just want to hit the exit and just go to VR or Explorers?
I mean, there's still like one or two more stories we can talk into, like the one Lazy Evie just posted about Twitch plays in a flight simulator.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
How many
Fair.
planes are just gonna plummet to their deaths? Holy fuck.
About that.
I remember when
About
Twitch plays
300 or
Pokemon.
something?
I remember Twitch
But
plays Pokemon.
Before we
was
go into that,
epic.
I feel like we could hit a song real quick.
Hit a song.
'Cause I like
All right.
playing songs.
Alright, so we got a choice between song 2, song 3, song 6, and song 7. Or
6.
song 8 if you want to feel really risky.
Ooh.
8?
8.
8, because it's like a lucky number in China or something.
I don't think Check's
Do
gonna
it.
like number 8.
Oh, I'm not, am I?
Will I?
You wanna
Probably
sneak
not.
peek of that? You want a sneak peek of that? You want a sneak peeky? Here's a sneak peek.
Preview.
That's a lie. That's a lie. No.
Yep, that's gosh, I don't think Evie
Oh yeah,
was
that's
here.
Force Upon with the lost princess. Why?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that was I think that was the last thing I overlaid on top of that, but I haven't bothered removing the artwork or
Also-
the song.
Hold up.
But
weird
yeah,
question.
Evie.
What happened
we
to
used
one?
What
I
happened to
could
one?
have sworn there was a song.
One is the opening.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I have the opening listed as song 1, and then we have song 2, song 3, song 4,
Okay,
and then
fair
mid show song 5, and then song 6, 7, 8, and then song 9 is the ending. Also,
we
I
were
noticed
saying
that
6 before, right?
yeah,
I think
Evie
it's
was
6
saying
in
6.
chat too.
Yeah, okay. So, you guys enjoy some sake.
Well, Rip, I couldn't find it fast enough.
Yep, we're back. Didn't find it fast enough. Evie, I'm trying to find it, but I literally did a test thing for music segments, but I used Art Nights since it was a little easier to work with that back then. And that song 8 that I literally played was the song that we played, and that was the art background. And I added effects over on top of it, and I'm currently trying to find the GIF that I made that captured some of it, but I'm having difficulties finding it. I'm pretty fucking sure it's in Touhou Tuesday because I was talking about the history of Touhou Tuesday at the time that I made the GIF and shared it.
It's like, good luck remembering when that was, but
yeah, it was so long ago. It was so long ago. I am literally trying to like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cancel streamer mode. I'm gonna cancel streamer mode.
Terrible idea.
There we go. I killed streamer mode.
Oh, what's this? Let me ping you. Let me ping you. Let me
Don't stop.
ping you.
Literally don't. Just don't. I am not kidding.
I know,
Don't.
I won't.
Don't.
I
Fine.
won't.
I won't make
Yet.
Hortus say hi.
In Touhou Tuesday, from
At night. Enter.
Pompeii, who reason I'm happy I got Exu. Is it around there? There's
why is
so
it not
much
giving me
Indra.
my ability to search me?
Lots of Indra.
Do it.
Why can I not search me? From user NIGHT.
What was it around the time we talked about
Listen, if
Indra?
streamer mode is on, you cannot
No.
search names.
I just disabled streamer mode.
Oh, then I don't know why. Sometimes Discord search is just doing an oopsie.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I literally just canceled streamer mode for no fucking reason. Good job, Discord. Good job. Good job. I know it's in
my
Touhou
word.
Tuesday. It is a GIF. Can I just search GIFs?
I mean, I
has-
found a GIF you made that, or is that maybe not made, but it's just
Is it
Mia
count as an
just
image?
popping a party popper. That was on the January 28th.
God, there's
Oh
so
man,
many- oh,
great
no.
times when
Oh,
we were
for
actually making
fuck's
fun
sake.
of coronavirus.
Okay, I literally just said, hey, has image to see if GIF counted as an image. I'm hoping GIFs just counts as a video because now all I see is the Touhou feeder, which I'm like now like shit.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm gonna hope GIFs count as videos.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Damn it! Fuck. So
And I typed in the word Arc Knight, and I couldn't find it, so... Man, the good days. So sad.
in channel Touhou Tuesday Arc Knights.
There's the tsundere pizza.
There's me with the freaking party poppers and the whatnot.
Yep.
Jump to this.
Yeah, I got nothing if
Hopefully
it's in
it'll be
Touhou Tuesday.
Fuck.
I
I'll
have
find
the
it
flower of
eventually.
God.
I'll find it
Arc Knights.
eventually, and I'll share it with you, Evie. But I literally like added a whole buttload of effects on top of that picture that you saw where I was joking about going to song 8, because I have not removed that song since I did that project.
Yep.
Park Night. Do it.
Dude,
Yeah, that was Saki. So we played a Kamachi and a Saki song today. That's somewhat alright.
I mean,
Still annoyed that I only have one hand.
progress. Oh, by the way, more about the Twitch Flight Simulator. They somehow got the plane to land.
What?
Oh my god.
Folks tuning
many-
up through Twitch
how
chat
many
is not
attempts
an
they
easy
did?
way to play a video game, especially one where it's
yeah.
a realistic simulation of flying an enormous airplane. That
How
didn't
many
stop now
attempts did it take?
former Flambiner man Rami Ismail from trying. Wait, isn't that freaking Rami Ismail? I think he's the Dota player that I can't remember the name.
That does sound familiar.
So he set up a stream, invited the people to come and watch Fly, and they did just that. If you've never seen one, and these translated in-game response, so in this case, someone typing throttle set 100 would actually set the aircraft's throttle to 100. Taking off in Slovenia, the crew not only survived the initial departure, but then somehow managed to pull off a barrel roll over the ocean before then coming back in and landing successfully.
Wow.
I need to see that.
That is impressive.
Oh.
I'm
is
watching the
impressive.
video now.
Well, share the video in the chat or in the Touhou
57
Tuesday.
It's in the. Come on. Copy. Pasta. This should work. Yes, it does.
That's just nuts. It was amazing when Twitch plays Pokemon was like a
Yeah,
big
and now they're
popular
just,
thing.
you know,
They play so
flying
many
a
other games.
plane.
I think they played Touhoumon.
Tomon. I was gonna be like, oh, they play Mountain of Faith real easy, like, huh?
No. They played like all the Pokemons, and they played a whole bunch of like fan-made games,
Fan mods?
including, and one of them was Touhoumon, and they were playing Touhou Pokemon, and it was like freaking awesome. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. And they beat that, and they beat a whole bunch of.
So
other games and
apparently, I
whatnot.
think that was the.
But nothing will ever beat that first run. That first run was legendary. That'll be something I will remember on like my last. Few
I
days
watched
on
that
Earth.
ending live.
Same.
Same.
I got a clip of it saying the end, and you can see me in the chat saying "woot."
Yep. Take off, barrel roll, and land.
That is.
We're trying to take off, and someone keeps killing the engines.
Oh.
That's what you expect.
It's really
right?
annoying when people. It's annoying when you got like trolls and you're trying to achieve something. And then you also got like people who are lagging.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to say like they're trying to give a command that's already been done, but because they're so far behind on the stream and they refuse to refresh, that they're given the wrong commands. That's also annoying.
Hey, but you could always just input 5 separate commands and be like, and we're good, right?
I was there. It was amazing. Yes, it was. It was so good. I literally like. I asked like a whole bunch of my moderators on the Warframe Discord to ping me when they're on the final boss, on the final Pokemon fight, and
That
they literally
all-terrain Venomoth.
yeah,
Yes.
they pinged me like 20 something times and woke my ass up, and I got in there and I watched that whole fight. And then the whole everything. I watched the entire thing just go nuts. It was freaking amazing. That was such a good time. Such good simple times. That was also back when I was working at Purdue too. Fuck. It's been that long. Shit.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'm almost at my my 5-year anniversary at Frito-Lay, which means at the start of next year, I get 3 weeks of vacation instead of 2. Woot woot.
Wouldn't that also
Because you
mean?
worked there for 5 years?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. And then when you've been there for 5 to 14 years, you get 3 weeks of vacation, and then after 14 years, I think they give you a whole month of vacation. And that's paid vacation.
You gonna work there for so long?
I'm intending to retire from Frito-Lay. I got my 401k building up, my retirement funds and everything going up on there.
I have not heard anyone do something like that in so long. I thought it was dead. I thought it was impossible.
What do you mean impossible? What do you mean? To work there for 30 years?
Yeah.
We have people retiring
that's
from
not
Frito-Lay.
impossible at all.
No, it's not impossible. We have people
That's-
retiring from Frito-Lay with 30 years experience all the time. Like almost every week there's a new banner in there for everyone to sign to say congratulations on your retirement for people who've been there for 33, 35. We had one dude that was there for 40 years. And he recently retired.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, Frito-Lay is not like one of those like
Frito-Lay
is not like Burger
King.
King. Yeah, you're gonna stay in it. When they pay you well, you also stay in it as well. And this is not like Burger King where you get like minimum wage.
Companies do something like that here in Europe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah. At Frito-Lay, when you build a retirement fund, for every dollar you put into retirement, Frito-Lay will match that. So if after like 30 years and you've got like $100 and something thousand in retirement, Frito-Lay doubles it. They take good care of you. You work and take care of Frito-Lay, Frito-Lay will take care of you. It's a good job. I love Frito-Lay. It's the best job I've ever had. It's bullshit sometimes. But in the grand scheme of things, it's better than flipping burgers. It's better than working in negative 52-degree temperatures at Purdue Farms. It's better than any other job I've ever had. I can't complain. I'm incredibly lucky to have the job that I have. And when I get to tinker with machines...
I understand why you love them.
When I get to tinker with machines, which is what I love to do, I love tinkering. I get to tinker on machines, so I get to kind of do something that's a little bit of a stress relief to me. I like just, getting something that's broken, just kind of working on it a little bit, fixing this, replacing that, swap this, grease that, and then just give it back.
You completely changed my view on certain companies and your
you
job
thought,
as
like
well.
Frito-Lay was a bullshit? No, I wouldn't stay. I wouldn't plan to stay at a place that's absolute
that's
bullshit.
Not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I didn't know they did stuff like that. Keep people for more than 40 years and stuff. Because usually, as older as people get, the more expensive they get, and more the companies want to get rid of you. That's kind of how it is here.
Well, they value the experience. That's what they value. We have people that've been there for 30 years, and they don't do much but come in behind other people and instruct them and teach them things. So they, after like so long and they get so old, they just become more of a mentor. But Frito-Lay values experience. People who've been there for so long, they value that experience more than, the extra, muscle work. And old people tend to want to retire as soon as they can. And then you got like the weird people who literally want to stay and keep working at Frito-Lay just as a hobby because they just like to have something to do. They don't know what to do with themselves when they retire. They're like, oh, I don't want to grow a garden. I don't want to get old and just sit at home all day. I might as well just keep working, I might as well just, do this for freaking, taking up some time, have something to do. There's people who do that. You'd be amazed. I mean, I don't plan to be those kind of people. I like when I get old and I can retire and I know that, hey, if I retire now, I'm good and taken care of until I'm like theoretically 100 years old. If I hit 100 years old, shit, then I'm kind of boned. But if I can retire,
it's the 100-year-old night. Who would have guessed?
Yeah, but like literally, as soon as I can retire, and I'm pretty sure I'm good and taken care of for the rest of my life, I'm retiring, and then I'm gonna pick up video games as a hobby for like the rest of my life, and just sit back, chill, occasionally do some workouts and stuff like that to keep myself healthy. You know the old saying, you rest, you rust. So don't rest. That's a lot of things that happen to people over here in the U.S. Is that when they retire, they don't want to do anything. They don't do a garden. They don't exercise, and their health just plummets as soon as they retire. They don't take care of themselves after they retire.
Can't plummet if you're already
there
low.
There are so many retirement homes around in Holland, and you see just all these people just staring in front of them.
There's some people that just can't. Yeah, so you got to keep your.
You got anything. They're just standing still there, doing nothing.
You use it or lose it. That's literally, when you get old, that is so fucking true. When you get old, you gotta keep using your brain. You can't just, leave mental health out. You just can't not learn anything else new. You gotta keep learning. You gotta keep, doing what a lot of old people's favorite things to do to keep their wits is word puzzles.
Yep.
So they'll
or
keep
just
doing
puzzles.
Just puzzles in general. And they'll do that to keep their sharp wits, and they'll keep their good mental health. But then you also got to keep your physical health good too. You got to eat well, you got to exercise, so you can keep your health up. But as soon as like a lot of people, as soon as they get sick, like even if it's like a common cold and they get sick and their health starts to decline, it's really hard for elderly people to recover from that dip when they get sick. And so they literally like just do kind of like a slow descent over the years as they get sick every year. And it's literally from like 60 all the way up to 80, you will literally watch like their health just slowly decline just because every year they'll get sick once or twice. And it'll make them easier to get sick the next year, and it'll make it easier for them to get sick the next year, and it's a slow incline. So you really got to work hard to keep your health up.
And I know so many people don't. I know.
Yeah.
I've seen whole buildings
When
full
I
of
was
those
at
kind of people.
When I worked at
They're
Waffle
pretty
House,
lonely too.
there was a lady
I'm gonna
there
be like,
who
when
was-
you worked at the old person's home, let me tell you
when
what.
when I worked at Waffle House, which is famous for having old people, you know, running it, there were old ladies that were there just so that they would keep healthy, just so they would have something that they had to go do, something that would make them move
Yeah,
around.
I would say that's a little ironic for Waffle House, but you know.
Yeah, because you know,
maybe
Waffle House
socialism,
is
maybe
famous
get a
for
walk.
having old ladies with no teeth, or like 1 or 2 teeth. Waffle House is famous for.
I mean,
for
I would be.
those kind of
I would
servers.
more say it's famous for its questionable food, but it's cheap food that's
Oh.
edible.
Oh, yeah, and it's open 24/7. So even on the weekends, after you get shit faced at the
Oh.
bar, you know Waffle House is gonna be
And
open.
the fact that
Mental health is
FEMA uses
important.
it as a disaster marker.
Yeah,
Are you closed? We're fucked.
Your mental health goes
Yeah,
declines, your
yeah.
physical
Literally,
body declines as well.
when Waffle House closes, you know shit's bad. Because
Oh.
like literally like the worst hurricanes is hitting Florida, and Waffle Houses are staying open. But then as soon as one Waffle House closes,
like,
you know it's fucking
Man,
bad.
it's some really bad flooding out there. Want a waffle?
Want waffle? Yeah, there's
I love
no,
the
it's
company.
no joke. It is no joke. Well, it's kind of bullshit because like you could literally have
Yeah.
like a pandemic, and Waffle House is staying open.
Yep.
It's
It's an
like,
essential service.
we had
People gotta
a
eat
snowstorm in Georgia. We had a snowstorm. Now, granted, though, when Georgia has a snowstorm, it's not that bad. We get an inch of snow.
If you had a restaurant.
We would shut down.
Yep.
You wouldn't open that day. Most places don't open if you were to have like a severe like snowstorm where like nobody's allowed on the roads and stuff like that. But what does Waffle House do?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Well,
we expect
that's
you
a
in
little
at the normal
harsh.
time. Literally, Waffle House,
That
like the
goes
roads
against
will be
the
shut
law.
down.
No,
The-
I do not advise to go against the law.
Doesn't
Like
matter.
the roads will be shut down. The
They're
cops will be out there
essential.
looking for people. But Waffle House will still expect you to be there.
Yep.
Yep, I've been there. I've done that. We've had a snowstorm that literally blanketed
Yep.
all of my area in like 6 inches of snow.
An inch of
which
snow,
for Georgia,
baby.
An inch of snow is enough to cause panic, but 6 inches of snow is
Yeah.
what we had that day, and there was nobody on the roads. And so I called my workplace, and I'm like, "Are we shutting down today? Because this is like a lot of fucking snow out there." And they're like, "Oh no, we're still open. You still gonna have to come in today." So I walked the mile that it
Yep.
was from me where I currently live to Waffle House to pick up the store and operate it. Nobody came into the store, but Waffle House was still open. I literally sat there all day doing nothing at Waffle House that day. I didn't get any tips,
At
no
least you got
nothing.
paid.
Okay, yeah. I got paid $2.14 an hour, which the minimum wage for any other non-tipped
Holy
wage worker
shit.
is $7.25.
Yep.
When you get
Yeah,
tips,
no.
$2.
they give you tips. They give you
Nothing. You can't even survive on that. No.
no, you can't. No,
No,
you
no.
can't. You're supposed to make the rest
That's
of it
why
up
you
in
need
tips.
tips, according to
You're
their.
supposed yeah,
tip
you're supposed to
businesses.
make the rest of it up in tips. So that's literally how Waffle House gets by with such bad, such cheap wage. You have to make the rest of it up in tips.
It's like otherwise.
Why do you think
have
I left
fun.
Waffle House to go work at Purdue Farms? To get out of that.
Yeah.
I
It's
went
like,
literally
why do
went
you
from
think you'd leave the job? Because it wasn't paying.
Wait,
Yeah.
so maybe that's the reason when I went to America, there was literally no one at the KFC, but there were like
Okay, KFC
loads
workers,
of employees.
they're making minimum wage there. They're at least getting $7.25 an hour.
Yeah. Anything that's like a
I was
tip
making
job.
I was making less than half of that still.
Yeah.
That's why people
I-
like please tip me. It's like,
Yeah,
they just have
yeah.
to.
Over here in the States, it's supposed to be a common thing to tip. But meanwhile, you go over to like Europe and you try and give someone a tip, they're insulted because oh, I'm not broke. What the fuck you think I'm gonna have to take your kindness or whatnot? No, don't give me a tip. No, fuck that shit.
Well,
Over in the
depends
United
on
States,
on
you
when
freaking
or
tip.
how you give it.
Giggity.
No, you give a tip if for good service.
I
Or if you
tip.
really like
I
the
tip.
person, or they did something
You
for
tip
you.
well.
Yeah, I
I
tip
know
really
you
well.
Tip well.
Yeah, I tip well. Like I show up at I either go to IHOP or I go to Steak and Shake, and when they see me walk in, they know I tip well, and they took good care of me. That
Oh
most
my
of the time
God,
they know
last time
exactly
I
what I'm about to
tipped was
order.
How many years ago? More than 6 years ago or something?
Wow,
I'm
Flores,
sorry,
you're an ass.
excuse me. Come again? Did
I
you
was about
just
to
say
say-
the last time you tipped was 6 years ago?
Yeah, I was about to say, over here in the United States, that would be taken as an asshole comment. People would look at you like,
I
"God, you're
know,
a
right?
dick."
No, I am
say-
absolutely saying that as an asshole comment, even though I know
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
that
intentionally
literally,
being an
you
asshole.
say, if you were to say that here in the United States, people would look at you like, man, you're a dick. Yeah, but if you say that here in the United States,
that
people
person
are going to
went
make
all
the
out for me,
assumption
so Al,
that you are the
You
biggest
can keep the
jerkwad.
change. Man, you deserve it. Have another.
Oh,
euro.
that's an insult. That's an insult over here. When you don't tip and you tell them to keep the change and it's like 50 cents, that's an insult.
No, it was like change was like you had to pay 15 euros, and I gave him a $20 €20 bill. I said,
Okay, that's
just
fine.
Keep it. You did so
That's-
much for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's
yeah,
like
that's good. But like a lot of people will be like, okay, your total comes up to like $14.17, and they literally hand you like a 10 and a 5, and they like keep the change, and they don't leave a tip at the table. That's an insult
Yeah, of course it is.
because they're acting
No.
like, hey, yeah, your service was worth that chump change that right there. That's
No, but
that's an
seriously though,
insult.
even in America, I mean, I would still normally tip like you guys are tipping because they don't earn that much. But if the service was bullshit, right?
yeah, no. At that point, you're just like about that tip.
When I get bullshit service, I try and see if the person's like
You
constantly
tip
talking to.
lower. You try to tip lower, but not like
no.
lower.
Hold on. Don't make that assumption on me.
I
right
didn't
now.
say nothing.
I don't come back at that.
No.
didn't say nothing.
First thing, if I'm not getting good service, I watch my server. How many tables is he taking care of? If he's taking care of half the store when normally there's like 5 people there and
Yeah,
he's
obviously,
one of
it's
2,
like circumstances
then he's
or
clearly
something.
stressed out and he's trying to handle things. Or number 2, if he's constantly going to somebody else and then going over tickets or something like that, or going through instructions, he's clearly new and is still learning the ropes. I will still tip good for that.
Fine.
So
That's
I will
But
look and see if
Let's
they
go
are
with
stressed.
another theory here, shall
If they are
we?
understaffed or if they are in training, I will still tip well. It is very rare to actually find a server who treats you like shit. It is actually very rare. They try. They legit try. There's
I mean, it's their
there's-
job to try. So
Yeah, it is their job to try. I'm not
But
saying
yeah,
that all.
we'll-
I'm not saying that all servers are perfect. There are some that get hired, they do shit, and then they don't make it through training and whatnot, and they get fired or released or whatnot. And you may be one of those people that are unfortunate to get one of those people, but majority of the solid servers that are like continually in the serving force, they generally do a good job and they try.
All
Yeah,
right.
there's one thing different between US and my place, because like at my place we have something called a service tax, which is basically there's a 10% on the food you buy, and that 10% gets spread around the workers of the shop. So like your tip is always included in your bill. You just
So we
don't-
got something
You're
like
just not aware of
Yeah,
it.
that is also a thing potentially here as well.
yeah, we
like
have some
gratuity
Waffle
tax.
House. Yeah, gratuity tax. When you order to go, there's a 10% gratuity tax that's automatically added.
I thought it was more for just
think
people
over
with
here-
parties of bigger than like 6. They add
I think
on
over
because you're
here-
serving that many people.
No, they don't do that
That's
no more.
also guaranteed. I've seen that
Hey,
tax of just
Have
like
you seen that? My store never held that. My store
Like-
and like the 5
like
other
it
stores
wasn't
that I've ever had to
wasn't
work
necessarily
at.
Waffle House, but other places just like
Oh,
other
okay,
restaurants
yeah.
will give you a gratuity tax if there is a party bigger than X numbers. I think it's usually
okay.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I've
So
never
it's
had
like-
that.
You take up extra tables.
I don't have
you have
friends
to-
like that. I don't have that many friends.
About that. Have you not ever experienced that whenever we've gone to a
Broho.
group restaurant at like a
Yeah.
convention or something? Like,
Yeah, but see,
you should notice
that's independent, tickets and whatnot. That's not like a whole bunch of people on one.
Doesn't
ticket.
matter. If you are
I've never
served
noticed
with
it.
a party of people, even if
never
it's
noticed
individual
it.
tickets, they'll put on the tax.
I don't know. I still tip them well, but I've never actually noticed that amount, that add-on.
They don't usually add it. Again, it's not common. But if you
Yeah.
go with a giant group of friends, that tends to happen.
Reminds me of one customer I had. US person from the US came over to Asia to have food. Me and the friend was the only English-talking person in the only people in the shop that can more or less fluently speak English.
Or
So
understand
like
what he
the
was
two
saying.
of us. So yeah, she actually, it's like she liked the food. She think the service was good because like the two of us are catering to that one person because the entire shop's empty at that time. So like, what? Okay, in conversion into USD, it ain't that much. 12 USD each was a tip, but to us, it's like giving us a 50. She did more or less pretty much gave us a 50 as a
Dang.
tip, and we were like, all right.
That's
Alright.
like something
That's
you would
pretty
expect
neat.
around Christmas. That's something you would expect around Christmas around here, because then people are like very generous with like their tippings. But after
Ah,
Christmas,
man.
everyone turns into an asshole. No joke.
Oh, absolutely. Like
Yeah, that's one thing because like to you guys it's like 10 USD. Just take it. It's a tip. I like the service. But for us, like conversion rate after is like, ooh, this is a large amount.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on vacation, why not?
Yeah, no, right? I mean, in Taiwan, I can eat as a king for like 350. It is.
Come to Malaysia.
amazing. You can have like a steak and loads of fries and loads of drinks.
And then you just come over to America. It's like, that will be $300, sir.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lena Hurt Blad. What the hell is Lena
Yeah,
Hurt Blad?
Who is Lena Hart Blad? Is that shout
I
out?
have no idea.
Don't know, but we're shouting
Shout
you
out to Lena Hurt
Blad.
Blad. One of the coolest things I ever experienced while I worked at Waffle House was that not only once, but twice, I got to serve the governor of Georgia.
Ooh.
Sonny Perdue. Got to serve him twice. I didn't know it at the first time I was serving him until like he came up to pay and like he handed us the his credit card and I swiped it and then had to have him sign it and he signed a little piece of paper and he handed it back and I looked at the signature and my grill op came up from behind me. He looked at that signature and he's like, "Hold up just a second." And he reaches behind his back and he pulls out his driver's license. And in the bottom corner of the driver's license is Sonny Perdue, the exact same signature. And oh, there goes check. Check just disconnected.
Oh. Wow.
Did he
maybe
disconnect?
crashed.
Did he disconnect entirely? Well, we won't find out on the Discord until like Discord times out. But we literally did not know until like after he like ate his meal and paid for it that was the governor of Georgia. And then Christmas time comes around and old dude sits in my booth section and I start serving it and he looks up at me and he's like, "You remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh, holy shit." And he's like, don't tell anyone, because the whole store was full. The whole like this was a Christmas rush. But he's like, don't tell anyone. I'm like, you're safe. You're good. You're good. I'll take care of you. So like I got to serve the governor of Georgia yet again in secret. That was like one of the coolest moments ever. I was like, holy shit, I'm serving the governor. Fuck yeah.
Did he tip well?
Oh, he tipped very well. Both
What a good
times.
man.
He tipped me well, and then he tipped my grill op directly
well.
well.
In
Because
that
normally,
setting, he's a good man.
normally the grill op's not supposed to accept the tips, and he knew that. So he handed me a tip, and then he handed me another tip, and he says, "This is for your grill op. I know that he's not supposed to take this." So like, we went off camera, and I handed him the tip that the governor gave me, because he also saw the governor hand it and say that. So I was like, okay, I'll give it to him, off camera, so that they don't, get him in trouble. So yeah, I gave the girl out the tip both times, and Sonny's really good when it comes to tipping. So he does take care of his folks, but yeah, he occasionally, like, apparently he's
So
got like
you
a
did have
home.
good experiences at that waffle place then. That's good
I
to
had
know.
good ones, and then I had bad ones. Like, I've one time had, like, people that were cracked out of their mind come down there and throw picante sauce bottles around and stuff like that. We've had the police randomly come busting into the store, guns drawn and everything, thinking that someone literally prank called and said that we were being robbed. And the police, like, came busting in with guns, like, out of nowhere. We didn't even know they were out there. Just suddenly police come busting in. Everybody hold! Everybody stop!
Dangerous.
Stop! And yeah, it's very dangerous. They never did catch the guy that started it, but it, like, we were all literally like, I know that you can't see my other hand, but we all, like, put our hands up. The whole store just went quiet, and, you know, people started putting their hands up in the air and whatnot, and
And then the chef
This-
comes from the kitchen. What's going on?
no, the chef's never just, he's all, when this happened, this was a weekend after a bar, this was a weekend during a bar rush. So there were a lot of drunk people, and the grill op was, like, working with a full grill. The grill was, like, covered in food. So, you know, everyone's, like, putting their hands up and whatnot, and we had to, like, call our supervisor and let him know that this had happened, and, like, the food burned on the grill, so we had to, like, recook a whole bunch of things, but we had to go through this whole process and, like, explain stuff and whatnot, and apparently it was just a prank call. We one time got a prank call where someone called our store and, like, all the other Waffle House stores in the state of Georgia, and, like, hooked us all up to one call. So as soon as I picked up and said Waffle House on Russell, I could hear on the other side, like, 50 other
Waffle
people.
House
Waffle House on this street, Waffle House on this street, Waffle House on this. And I'm just sitting here like, why is there, hold on, who? And, like, it took us like 10 minutes for everyone to figure out that we were all prank called. But I decided to stick around till I was the last one. And I said, it's pretty clever to hook us all up onto one call. This is on Skype, isn't it? That's pretty good. And I hung up. 10 minutes later, another call came up. I picked it up, and the dude, the pranker was like, you caught on pretty quick. That's pretty smart of you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a little bit of a joker myself, dude. That's pretty cool. Is this gonna be on YouTube or something? He's like, nah, man, I just do this because I'm bored. And we chit chat for a little bit, and then I hung up, and that was pretty cool to talk with a pranker.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's good moments at Waffle House, and then there was, like, the bad moments at Waffle House, and, you know, it's a mixed thing. It's mixed experience. Like, some days I miss it, and then, like, I'm pretty sure if I was to go back and do it again, I wouldn't miss it anymore, because then I would remember all the bullshit.
No.
Like,
I
dealing
have
with
that
angry...
sometimes with certain things. That's
Yeah,
like
dealing
one
with-
drink I hate it with all of my guts, but I keep forgetting what it tastes like, so sometimes I gotta order it, and I gotta just have it like, why did I hate this? Oh yeah, I remember why I hate it.
Oh, can you...
So I
we
have
need to
like
try to-
chocolate milk, and this pink drink, it's called Fristy or something. It's utterly disgusting, and I don't drink it.
What happened
So
to you,
drink
check?
pink drink. Got it. Yeah, my
you check?
internet died for like 5 seconds. Apparently.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I walked away and I'm like,
Let me see if I...
your internet left?
I was about to say, you might have to re-invite him.
It says you're still online in the same world on my VR chat, so, you know...
Oh
you
no,
gotta-
I'm reloading the
Just to
list. Give me a second. I'm reloading the list, so it might take just a second.
Like,
Also,
think
I
I
should
just
still be
noticed-
sitting down there.
my status has been
Oh,
open
yeah,
this
you're
whole
not
time.
seeing that.
Oh, is this friends only or anything? Or friends plus or invite only?
No, this is Invite Plus.
We're
So I
sorry,
think you
something
can
went
invite him.
wrong.
Okay.
Close your
'cause-
chat and restart it.
Yeah, my friends list is not
Whoops.
opening.
Oh,
Like-
you're now offline, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a bit then.
Oh, my VR. Okay, never mind. My VR chat didn't.
The moment
Like,
when you're trying to
lagging
find
down.
inspiration to draw. You just
Porn.
heard a story of
Porn.
Night. Please,
Porn.
please draw a night in the Waffle House.
Yeah, draw my harpy in a Waffle House outfit. There you go, with a waffle.
Yeah,
With a waffle and wing.
Do it.
With a
That's
waffle
a
and wing.
terrible idea, you know.
If you,
I like
if you
it.
go
Do it.
if you go to like my freaking Facebook page and you scroll down for like a long while, I got somewhere on there like a bird girl with like waffle themed outfit, like fork garter belts and stuff like that, and like platefuls of like syrup and waffles and pancakes and stuff like that. It's like a breakfast angel, you could say. And she thick. She was thick. Do something like that.
God
You
damn
know?
it.
Breakfast up my harpy.
Please do it. It will make me
Wait, make your
extremely
harpy
happy.
thick?
You
That
please me with
seems
that.
No, don't make my harpy thick. Harpies are not supposed to be thick. Harpies are supposed to be somewhat
Don't do
petite.
that.
Oh no, it sure sounds like they are.
I mean,
Draw some abs
in
instead.
terms of harpies, my harpy is rather busty. But like, other than that, harpies are supposed to be
We
rather
want
trim
abs.
and
I don't know,
fit
they
and
seem
abs.
small to me.
No ab. You can't even have abs, because that's muscle mass. Muscle mass is bad.
No, at that point you're just appealing to Flores.
No. Listen. Fat goes down. You'll reveal abs. No need to train abs for that.
No, Flores, I'm not fat, but I don't have abs.
It's true. You can be a stick.
Yeah. Like, check to see me without a shirt. I don't have abs. I am fit, and I am nowhere near. I am fit. I am physically fit, but I am not fat either. I have like almost no body fat. Like, I know it's impossible to not have body fat, but I have like as low as you can go physically without being sick. Like, you've heard how much I
Without
weigh,
being anorexic.
and
Probably
I'm
around-
and I,
If you,
You know
if you
that I'm-
say that without being sick, maybe 10% or something?
it's something. It's low enough that when we have like a little meter, we have like a little test over here where you find out your fat
BMI or
it's
something?
like fat index or something like that, like body fat index or something like that. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
handle. It's a handle that you squeeze, and like after a
Yeah,
few
yeah, I
seconds,
know, yeah.
it tells you your thing. Those things can't pick up my body fat. They literally have to put
Yeah,
down.
They're made for
when I go
average
through,
people,
they literally have to put down the lowest healthy amount on my paperwork because those things never pick up my body fat. Ever. But I have no body fat. I am physically fit, but I don't have abs. I don't have muscle mass. I'm strong. I can pick up 200-pound weights, no problem. I can deadlift that stuff. I just don't have body. I don't have muscle mass. It's weird. I don't know what it is. I used to take protein shakes and like lift up like 25-pound boxes over my head all day for 8 hours at Purdue. That was when I first started doing it at
there's
Purdue,
gotta be
stacking
shortcomings
boxes.
somewhere. It's, you can't have it all.
I don't know. I've just never been able to build
Extra
muscle.
thick.
I've never been able to build muscle. And harpies, theoretically, would be the same thing. They don't build muscle mass. They just have they have no fat. They have no muscle mass. They're as
they shouldn't
petite.
really have fat.
They're as petite and lightweight as possible to allow flight. So a
That's
good
kinda
example
what I
would be
lack.
like Pappy the harpy and Rupee the harpy from Creature Girls. Those are examples of what you would expect a harpy to have. Which is why I now say like my harpy is rather busty for a harpy
like
because
what you're saying, the bus is too big for a harpy.
yeah, for a harpy, my harpy is like freaking stacked.
Stacked.
She is stacked. Okay, this is the equivalent of like an American woman having double F
Knight
tits.
is a harpy IRL.
In terms of harpies, my harpy has double F tits for a harpy. She's big boobed. Okay, I got big memories. Theory Knight is a harpy IRL. Theory's Knight is a harpy IRL.
It's true, he is. I've seen it in real life.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go with that.
It's like, you can't prove me wrong.
Oh, Rylas says, I have
So-
good news and bad news. Which do y'all want first? We go with good news first, Rylas. Also, here's some good
Okay,
news and
Rylas,
bad
tell
news.
me.
I don't think we're going to be able to do virtual cast today because we're over like an hour and a half, and at this point, like,
I
yeah.
mean, I was gonna try and be like, so let's cut it up now. Like, I was trying to like do a small
Yeah.
thing after the song and not go 30 minutes.
Here, we went well beyond 30 minutes. We went like 45, almost an hour. But
Yeah.
Rylas, what you think?
I was hoping like, oh, I've suddenly
Rylas, pass this
disconnected.
test!
Guess it's time to end.
Is this the test that's like you get GED, like you're done?
Yeah.
Like all good?
So
I mean,
what is your
Hunt-
bad news? The bad news is
Hunter-
that you have to go to school now and you can't join
Oh,
us.
Hunter says we will have. Okay, so we're gonna have virtual cast because Hunter demands it, so we will have it. We just won't do much, sadly.
Oh, you have another test to take.
Wait,
Oh.
no, I have one more. Okay, what is it? Is it a
So
science?
what's the
Is
bad
it
news?
math? Reading? Which test is it?
I mean, it just sounds like a test.
Is this the worst test? Is this the test that you hate the most? I know it's gonna take a while before this like plays out to him and then he responds.
Social studies.
Social studies. I didn't like social studies that much growing up. Like I wasn't bad at it, but I wasn't enthusiastic about it. It's
What is social studies?
It's kind of like history, but it's more of like human behavior and like picking up things, you know,
Psychology?
like you see an old milk cart, and then you had to understand like, oh, milk carts were used during this period, it was for this, and this was the reason why it was that, and then like, you know, basically just social things that humans do. Things that allow you to look at a picture and pick out details and then discover or like assume for yourself, oh, this picture must have been in the 50s because you know, there's horse carts, there's still like this stuff, you know, it's weird.
Hand
Social
them a
studies is
picture
weird.
of a plastic, not foldable, but stackable. Hand them a picture
Economics,
of a
psychology,
stackable
history,
plastic
yeah,
chair.
pretty much.
Nobody will be able to figure that one out.
Yeah, so like essentially what Rice said, economics, psychology, and history. Essentially, that's it. It's kind of like history, but it's a little more new age and a little more in depth rather than like this happened in this year, this happened in that year. This is what happened here.
I would either really love it or I will really hate it.
It's like social studies. I didn't mind it, but neither did I like it. It was just it existed.
If it is random facts that I don't care about, I'll hate it. But if it's something that piques my interest, I think I'll love it.
So most of the time, you're gonna hate it. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're probably gonna hate it then. You're probably not like social studies.
I see.
So here's a
Anything
weird
academical I
question.
don't like.
Was the one
Okay.
test left the bad news? Oh, you're super sleepy, so you won't join us.
Oh. Okay.
I want to guess that's the other bad news.
Probably.
I can't prove it, but I want to guess it.
Well,
All right,
how about we
so-
wrap this up?
Close it up.
Yeah.
Close it up. All right. Cool beans. We can close it up, and I can restart VR chat and get my hand back, my other hand, because it's still grabbing my
Because
my junk.
I think I'll go to bed in like 45 minutes or something.
I'd
yeah, that
say
sounds
2
something.
hours.
That's
But
that
first, you
sounds
want a
something.
cracker before we go,
You
obviously.
motherfucker. God.
I should have
damn
grabbed a
piece of
cracker
shit.
while I was downstairs. Damn it.
Oh my god.
See nothing. You see nothing.
How's that?
You'll
I
see.
don't care, but I see
in a minute.
abs.
What the hell? It looks like a Warframe, but it's not.
It's definitely not a Warframe.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
a shark.
Night.
What the
Night.
hell? What the hell is with your coloring? You got like a really weird.
Night.
I'm pure
Shader.
gold.
Night.
What? Exit. Oh, for fuck's sake!
So, this has been Touhou Tuesday. That's gone on for 3.5 hours by accident.
Yep. Oh, by the way, did you know there's a lewd podcast now hosted by Project Melody, what was the other one? Iron Mouse and this other person. They have a lewd cast. They
It's
literally
not,
just had
it's not Nyanner. Is it the other one? That's
No.
like...
although Nanners and the hosts of the lewd cast, they all played
Okay, so it is that
Fall
third
Guy.
one that I don't know the name
They
of.
they
either.
played Fall Guy not too long ago, and I watched that. It was
That's what I
fucking
thought.
hilarious. It was so fucking hilarious. But the other hosts, not Nanners, but the other three that she was playing with, they all have a lewd podcast that literally just came out like 3 days ago. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it later tonight. While I work, I'm gonna listen in on it. But if it's anything like it was on the Fall Guys thing, it's gonna be fucking hilarious and full of degenerate stuff, and I'm totally down for that shit. So anyway, I
Gets them
I
all
can't-
riled up and gets them all excited.
oh my god, really? You got the freaking.
You
You guys will see.
because
If you guys want to see what I see, stay.
intentionally, but if you look, enhance the screen to the background just enough, you can see.
Yeah. if you want to see what Check's doing, that I'm like just, oh my god, for real.
Yeah, just say no.
Stick around for Virtual Cast and you'll see it. But thank you for watching Touhou Tuesday every Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time.
Oh my god.
Don't subscribe. This is a non-profit free project for fans by fans. Feel free to follow though. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. We have a Twitter. Hardly ever touch that fucking shit, but you know, I keep saying I'm gonna try it, but I never try
Twitter? The last time you touched it was like a month ago.
I honestly haven't even updated Meme and Demon that much either, so it's like a total overall content drought from me.
When's the last time you did that either?
I just did a video yesterday, so it's not that bad. But it's still pretty bad. I'm falling behind on keeping up with my meme channels. So,
oh, memes.
I hope you guys take it easy, take care, stay tuned for Virtual Cast coming, you know, up shortly after this. I will have to restart my VR chat, so it might take me a little bit longer than normal. But you guys take it easy, take care, be safe, praise the sun.
Pancakes.
Praise junks.